What's up? Make sure you give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Make sure you comment. I love interacting with people. Or you can disappear. Nah, I'm just playing. What's going on? What's going on? It's Friday. Of course, you know it's Friday. Ain't no point in me telling you something you already know. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for leaving a like. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm coming live every day. If you not haven't already noticed, I've been doing streaming live every day, trying to get monetized, trying to help other people get monetized. And they say, how you gonna help somebody if you ain't already got yourself there? But I do. I am on the way to getting monetized, so it's nothing for me to like, hey, you should tap into what I'm tapping into. Because it ain't gonna take away from me and my channel. Like, I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to be successful. Most people don't want nothing for themselves though, so it really don't even matter, honestly. They just be wanting to watch, chill, see what you up to, but they ain't gonna put the work in themselves. But once again, thank y'all for 3,000 subs. I was stuck at 1,400 subscribers for like 3 years, and then now in the past 90, nah, less than 90 days, I would say in the past 50 days, I've gained an extra 1,400 subscribers. Oh, look who's in. The fine wife herself.
Don't want to lose you back on your camera.
But once again, thank y'all for 3,000 subscribers. Hopefully, not hopefully, but
One day soon.
we'll be making it to that next 4K. Ain't nobody commented yet, but y'all definitely liking, so that's what really matters the most.
What are you gonna talk about tonight? I know you just sometimes just flow.
Yeah, I just like it. I ain't got no type of plans to talk about anything in particular. I know one thing, I ain't gonna talk about no bullshit though. Is that my grandmother? Hey, Kenneth House.
Hi Matt, how are you?
The world. I'm doing great. I didn't know you were subscribed to my channel. My mama must have said something. But as if that is my grandma's channel and somebody hacked her information, shout out to my grandma for leaving a comment in the chat,
Hello.
adding a view to the stream, the live.
Stream.
No, I'm not gonna put my blunt out because my grandma is in my life. I've been smoking for a long time. She know that. How's the Brady Bunch? My babies is good. Everybody's doing great. How's the cats and dogs? Is it popping up on yours? Is the Wi-Fi messed up or something?
It should be. You know it's been acting up for the past week, so.
But once again, thank y'all for 3,000 subscribers and a bunch of views. But we need to get them watch time so we can be monetized. And then it'll be way more worth it when I'm going live. And not just me, but
That's
wifey
good
too.
That's good to know. No, she said All good, LOL.
I was about to say, what you talking about? Because it ain't pop up on there first. But, yeah, when you just living life, growing, evolving, not staying the same, discovering new things, learning new things, experiencing new things. I wonder why they didn't pop up on there. Once again, if you're new to the live, make sure you leave a like and a comment. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and keep evolving, keep growing. Don't let nobody stop you from becoming your best version in life. Don't let nobody's opinions stop you. Don't let nobody's negative thinking about you stop
I hate
you.
when these things stay on the shirt.
The tag
Yeah.
thingy. Just continue to be your best self. Continue to grow. Keep yourself focused. And inspire the world. I ain't been coughing this much on this weed. If you a smoker, make sure you got your lighter. Make sure you got your strains, your weed, whatever you smoking. And light it up. Hold it, light it, smoke it.
Is that a smoker's cough? Or do you got a cold?
Congratulations. I told y'all this 2 years so often. Is that a smoker's cough? Nah, it's definitely a smoker's cough. I don't have a cold. But I have this winter. I ain't gonna say this winter, but this year or last year, I got sick so many times. Well, I ain't gonna say sick, but I got under the weather so many times.
The most you got under the weather.
I could have called COVID out and didn't even know. Cause I ain't no type to go to no doctor for nothing. I go to the hospital, I might not leave that mug. But I'm good now. I ain't a person that always going out spreading germs anyway, so I like to be in the house. But nah, I ain't got no cold. It's just this cush got my lungs on fire. And plus, our weather good. We got some. It ain't been cold out here.
It was cold today.
I have no clue about cold.
She was like, "Mommy, my eyes are crying."
She said her eyes was crying.
Yeah, she said my eyes are crying. I was like, "You got tears coming down?" She was like, "Yes." I'm like, "It's because we walking towards the wind."
I seen y'all walk there where I walked the other way. It wasn't even the wind blowing.
Yeah, I like walking that way. That way.
Oh yeah.
Because I do like a full circle.
Just the opposite.
But I didn't go towards the office this time.
I don't go that far though. I just walk in.
I do when I'm walking Toby. I do.
I walk the.
I let him get all up in the grass. Then I get back to the other door and let him get all in the grass and sniff.
You walk that circle like 3 times, 4 times.
Nah, one good time. I mean, you was walking fast.
I mean, like he just walking.
Cause I had.
I didn't take a COVID test, so I'm not for sure if I had COVID. So I couldn't, but I survived it. I knew I wasn't gonna die from it, but like if anything, COVID is not gonna kill me. I'm at work listening to you and Marie. Mm-hmm. Marie got a job with you, or is she on the phone with you?
You and Marie. Me.
Oh. I thought you why she have to... You could have just said, I was watching a live. At work watching y'all. You don't go by Maria a lot. That's why it caught me off guard. I'm like, that you was talking about our cousin Maria. I'm like, who the fuck is Maria?
So silly.
Yes, I cuss in front of my grandma as well.
Because
I ain't no person that like
I
hides.
don't.
You don't cuss in front of your grandma?
Oh my parents.
Well, I was raised different.
Yeah. You were.
My Gigi used every. I ain't gonna say she used every cuss word, but my Gigi she used cuss words a lot.
My dad did. You heard the way my dad, my parents talk. They do.
My grandma cussed a lot too,
Yeah.
but she'd say, "Nah, I don't cuss a lot."
My
She
parents-
probably don't say fuck
my
and
parents
all the
cuss-
like bitch and shit,
cuss
but
so
she be
much.
saying ass and like other cuss words.
My
If you
parents,
say one, you say them all.
my parents cuss so much. Night was cussing.
It's not really a cuss word. I gotta keep telling people that like curse words, what you're been taught to think what is a cuss word, is not really one. Cuss words is can't, other stuff like what's some other cuss words? Won't, try, impossible. Like those are cuss words. But some people think, oh, he said that.
No, you didn't have
He said that cuss word. I don't want to listen to him anymore. His language is vulgar. Bitch, shut up. You ain't for me anyway. Like, I want the people who listen to me to be like comfortable with how I speak, cause I'm not gonna turn down who I am for nobody. Like, this is what life has made me. So most people be trying to hide who they is in front of their family or like whoever. Like, nah.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I don't cuss anyway.
Yeah, like I ain't saying you though. Like,
I'm saying.
I'm like this in front of everybody.
I tell my cousins when I'm really, really trying to get my point across.
And basically,
And cussing is all that some people could understand. When you being nice with it, they don't understand it. You throw a
exactly.
few cuss words in there. Hey,
That's why I throw the cuss words in, cause people don't like. You gotta go down to their level. But
But you use it every day though. This one you just basically talk.
I talk every day. I'm trying to get a point across every day. So the Marines taught me like shit. Cuss words is it ain't no such thing as a cuss word. Them be the most professional people. They be saying fuck, shit, ass, like whatever you can think of. Like they using it.
I hear my Gigi.
But that doesn't stop like the message I have. Like that doesn't stop me from like being any more professional than somebody who don't cuss. Like people be cussing up a storm when they at home, but as soon as they get to a public setting or like work or something, like they'll be acting all, oh yes, no. I'm like, nah, show your true colors, motherfucker. Let the people see who you truly is. Stop hiding it. I ain't about to hide nothing from nobody. And if you don't like it, ain't my problem. I ain't got nothing to do with how you feel about me. People be worried about the wrong thing. They be focused on what you got going on, but they don't even focus on what they got going on. They be judging your every step and every move, yet they ain't got nothing going on themselves. Ain't nobody even talk about my cussing. How did we even start talking about that? Ain't nobody said nothing about me cussing. Yet I just went on a whole rant.
Tangent.
I'll have a whole conversation like that with myself too. So, like I said, once again, I'm just being my true self. But yeah, thanks for the 3,000 subs. This super late. This man, you just came in. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Going live every day. Every day I'm let y'all peek into the mind of Kenneth. And if y'all don't want to tune in, like that's cool too.
I'm not gonna be here every day.
Technically, you are because like it ain't
Yeah,
like I'm going somewhere.
yeah.
I can always
I
take.
can always pop in.
I can always take this phone out this office and go to the room. Like I'm not. I don't have to be in this office to do
Yeah.
this.
I said I'll probably take y'all on some of my car rants. Have a car rant.
I can't do it in the car because I like listening to music.
Sometimes I like listening to nothing. Like
I mean,
just,
all the time I like listening to music.
Sometimes I just need to think.
See, when I'm walking,
Especially when I'm by myself, like when I don't have the girls.
yeah.
Like that's my.
That's your thinking time.
Yeah, because either Gigi's talking to me, Dana in the room bothering me, or Naya talking to me. But when I have Gigi, then of course I have my music playing. But when it's just me and nobody else in the car, yeah, I just sit and I just
You don't get a lot of thinking time then, dude. I think all the time. Like it's like I could be talking to somebody and I'd be in my head thinking about something else.
It's not like thinking like I think when I'm in the room as well and stuff, but like
I
that's
mean,
when
we
my
all
ideas
think,
come.
of course. Like we all
my,
think, but like
where my main idea thing like, oh, your dress is pull your dress down. So.
you got that on
Yeah,
wrong.
you got it on wrong.
She got that on like she in lingerie.
Help me.
Girl.
Ask Mike up and pull your dress down.
She about to come in here looking like a stripper. What kind of kids y'all raising over there? But I forgot what we was just talking about. But people was like, yeah, you be forgetting what you talk about because you smoke so much weed. But like, nah, that was always the case. Like, I always forget what I was talking about if I got distracted.
I don't.
You don't talk that much though.
That's fine. That's better. Okay. What you want, baby?
I'm smoking, so you can't
come in.
Well, you can come in when I'm done.
You're making a video?
I'm gonna come in the room. We're gonna finish watching the movie, okay?
I guess I'm gonna first then.
Yes. Right before Gigi gonna have.
She don't really be having a question. She gonna create a question in her head right now just so she can be in here.
Time is it?
8:28. Go.
No drink?
Yes, you can have some drink. Yes.
Okay.
She put a guy in the front, but not the back.
Exactly.
No.
My kids, they all older than what they supposed to be, but mentally, not age-wise. But well, I ain't gonna say all of them, but Gigi, Thina, Naya, they all seem older than their age. And I guess it's because they all been around me for like so long. Like they all act like to us. Well, Gigi, she bossy too. She did that for me.
I'm not bossy. I just know what I'm not.
But when I say that, it's an issue. Somebody haven't liked this live, make sure you leave a like, comment. Well, actually, you don't have to comment because I can talk about myself, honestly. I can talk to myself, by myself, to somebody else. It don't matter. See, I be thinking, I'm a real, true thinker, conversationalist, deep thinker. Because I understand, like, most of the time it be spirits, ancestors around me, so I'm talking to them too, so. People are always like, dang, Kenneth always talking to some dead people. But that's just like my story, my truth. Hey, you got somebody who passed away, hey, they probably be trying to communicate with me to give you a message. But since most of y'all don't believe in that, y'all can't get the message. Yeah, I used to try to help my grandma all the time. She didn't want to hear what I had to say. Hey, I'ma still speak my truth though. Yep, it is. It's okay. Because my message ain't for everybody. Like, I know, like, I have my own following or like my own supporters may act like me. They probably think like me. Like, and then you got the people who don't think like me and who don't act like me, and but they judge me. But you can't judge me, somebody who don't care what nobody else think. Like honestly, if you judging me, you only judging yourself. Cause then I'm a Pisces, so a Pisces is all the zodiac signs in one. So whatever people see in me that they don't like about me, that's what they truly don't like about themselves, or they missing something that they wish they had that I have. So I understand all of that type of stuff. You could be talking way more.
Yeah, I'm letting you speak. You know, you get in your little mode. I just piggyback off him. Piggyback.
Cause
I
that
do
means,
the ad libs. Yeah.
but that means I'm carrying the weight if you piggybacking. We supposed to be
Please tell me.
true.
I can be chillaxing in the room. Comment.
True. You can still do that in here though. All right. Actually,
Last time going to I said I was about to get a cheese egg.
Okay, you can have one.
as much thing to keep coming in this mug, you might as well be gone. 'Cause if you wasn't in here, it'd be
Yeah,
quiet.
quiet.
But it is easier, like it is easier, like to have a conversation with you in here instead of just being by myself. So
Mm-hmm.
Gigi ain't been crying yet, so ain't no point in
No,
going
she's
nowhere.
sitting. She's sitting in her little chair, watching the ABCs. You know how she get when it's on the big TV.
Yeah.
She act like she ain't never seen the TV before.
That's how like we all get programmed. That's how kids get programmed to learn their ABC. They watch ABC stuff.
Mhm.
The songs is catchy, so they remember that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and as you get older, you get favorite TV shows that you always watching. That's why people can't be truly chasing their dreams.
She don't like Coco Melon no more. I guess we Coco Melon her to
I
death.
was clicking on the videos. You kept.
Where is it going? Oh.
Like she kept saying no to the videos I was trying to click on. But I realized those videos is only a distraction for kids. Like, all of that is a real distraction. Oh, not the Coco Melon because it's teaching stuff.
Yeah, but if they come out with new episodes, then she'll watch it. But she would probably sing them all multiple times.
But it's the same song that we learned as kids, that we heard as babies. They just remixed it and put different faces on it. Or now they got some different song, like that Baby Shark song.
Yeah, and that
I ain't heard
Bye
that
Bye
shit.
Black Sheep. Bye Bye
That's
Black
old.
Sheep.
You?
I ain't never heard that song.
What?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, I heard that as a kid.
3 bags full. I ain't never heard that. What with no, I heard it with Thina. That's
you
when I
had
learned it.
heard that.
No, I learned that with Thina. I wasn't really listening to me and I was going through my third stage. Now we listening to
Have y'all ever heard Bye Bye Black Sheep as a child? She said she didn't. I said I have. I didn't hear Baby Shark, that song. I didn't hear that until I was an adult, but as a kid.
Did I use the bathroom?
yes.
They asking to use the bathroom because they're using our bathroom, not their bathroom. So. Hey, my grandma, if she's still in here, that's how she raised me. My Gigi and my grandma raised us to ask to use the bathroom. I'm telling you, we was raised pretty strict. Pretty strict, but it worked out for me, like, honestly. Can't complain how I was raised. Look at me now.
Look at me.
Most people was raised without no type of discipline, and it shows as they become an adult. Me, I was raised with discipline, and then I went right into the military. So I got double discipline. And then going on spiritual awakening, like that's a whole nother type of
I used to
discipline
kinda
and
do that.
grounding. So I'm pretty grounded in life. And I got a lot of different perspectives because I've been through a lot of different shit. So I can talk about a lot of different things. But I get caught up in repeating the same things because I don't know, I guess that's what be on my mind at the time.
You do repeat yourself a lot.
My Gigi used to repeat herself a lot.
That's probably because you want people to know.
And I wanna, yeah, you gotta get it. Like if you don't hear something repeatedly, you're gonna easily forget it. So if you keep hearing me say something, it's gonna register in your head. Oh, that's what he mean by that. So, and it ain't like I'm saying it like a record breaker. Like it's, I'm saying the same thing sometimes, but I'm putting it in different conversations. So I'm remixing it, but it's still the truth. Like it's like I don't know. I can tell y'all some dark stories and stuff, and like deep stories, but like those flow on its own. Like I don't be forcing nothing. Everything just come natural. And we only been on here for like 30 minutes, so we gonna. Or I plan on being here for a few more hours. I know she ain't gonna be here that long, but yeah, you look mean on the camera.
Who?
Like when I was watching you.
Oh,
It,
you?
nah, it was you.
Oh, people always yell at me.
I know, like you know.
And I don't. I don't be meaning to. I just don't be doing. Like
That's something
if I
you could
had
talk
a
about.
mirror,
Like,
if I had a mirror, then okay, I could fix my face. But I don't know that I'm looking mean. Like my cheekbones is just. I be thinking I'm smiling.
and you
I
do the
think
same thing
I
to
be
me.
thinking I'm approachable. You know.
You
People
do
like,
this.
what do you mean? They look mean, but you so nice.
You be telling me, I'll be like, why you got the mud on your face? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I can't tell how I look. Like, I'll just be in my head thinking.
And then when I do smile, I smile too much and my cheekbones start hurting.
But that's a good thing. When you smiling so much, your cheekbones hurt.
Then people say that's how you get wrinkles.
Who said that? My Gigi used to say if you crack your knuckles, that'll give you arthritis, but that's not true.
If you smile too much, you'll get wrinkles.
That's because they don't want you to be happy. The fuck?
I heard that. I like, ooh, I don't want
You
wrinkles.
believe that?
I don't want wrinkles because when I used to I didn't know that I used to walk around with my eyebrows furrowed, and that, you know, like you would get a line up here if you do that too much.
But I know you wasn't
It's,
just smiling 24/7 though. Like you wasn't smiling that much. And if you was, who's making you smile that much? I know it wasn't me. I don't never see that much smiling.
My hair.
You smile, but you know, you like 24/7 smiling. Exactly. But I've never heard that term like if you smile you get wrinkles.
You know, you get the smile lines and stuff like that. Like,
Still never heard that.
while you
That's how you get rid of it.
I go like this a lot.
Is that was the remedy?
No, I just do it. I don't know why. I think I did it yesterday when we were just talking about.
Trying to get the wrinkles out.
Silly.
Whatever you do, like that, make it work for you.
You know, I got my little thing, my little sounds and stuff. I
See,
gave
I'm
myself
just-
facial today.
I don't know. If I get wrinkles or not, that just come with the territory of getting older.
Exactly.
Can't. I mean,
Embrace the
people
wrinkles,
people
because
do
some
everything
don't
to
make
try to
it.
reverse
Yeah,
it. Like I ain't about to try to
I'm
reverse
not gonna
shit.
get surgery, both of them, because people be looking too fake when they do that. That's my cue.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
That's me
That's
cute.
the time for her to go because Gigi's
She-
not about to.
She about to go see because she didn't take her
She was about
she didn't
to.
take a nap. Yeah, she was about to. Then I was about to go lay her down so I could finish cooking, but she woke smooth up. There she is! And your shirt is so wet, Mama. Your shirt is so wet, Mama.
Yep. So now it's just me. But yeah, I'll be talking about just a lot of random, I ain't gonna say it be random. Like what I say is random, what I speak on is random. I just, like I said, I speak and I go with the flow. So whatever comes to my mind, That's what I'm gonna talk about. And if it's something I've already talked about, that just means I just need to say it again. People watch the same shows every day. Some people watch the same movies every day, listen to the same songs every day. So me repeating myself, that ain't nothing. Like that just shows you I'm telling the truth. Because if I was on here lying, like I'd be telling different stories. Like I'd be telling my message wouldn't be resonating with people. So ain't nothing wrong with repeating yourself because that's what this world is about. You only got 7 days out the week. There's no eighth day. There's no there's nothing besides winter, fall, spring, summer. There's no extra fucking season. So everything is always repeating. Like that's why they say life always repeats itself, but it's not really life repeating itself. It's man repeating himself, and we reincarnate. So we just doing this. We keep repeating the same mistakes. So if you don't never learn from your mistakes, you're gonna always make the same mistakes. What's up? What's up, Mr. Motivator? I know you'll be in here. I ain't know what time, but should I start going live earlier throughout the day, like, or should I like is now a cool time? Cause I'm like I see a lot of people vlogging. I mean not vlogging, but just streaming throughout the day. And I be at home, but I got school as well, so I don't be having time to like vlog throughout the day as much time as I got at nighttime. So I'm like, I don't know. I could do it at morning as well, cause I'll be up at least like 6. But I'm on the West Coast, so what's up? What's up, gamers? You definitely new in the chat. Make sure you give it a like, thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like I came here to provide positive energy. Like I be trying to help not only myself grow, but other people grow as well. And that's mentally, YouTube wise. To be honest, bro, just go live when you want. We still on this motivation marathon with you for sure. Definitely. I'll be thinking about that too, because I'm like, I don't want to just keep doing it at nighttime and then like I'm not getting as much traffic as I could in the daytime. But nighttime, it be doing pretty well for itself. Especially since like I'm still like new to YouTube. Like I've been on YouTube, but like I'm new to a lot of people. I'm new on a lot of people's radar, and it ain't even truly me. It's positive minds only, because that's what it's about. It ain't about Kenneth. This it's about the brand. So I'm just like the CEO. I just work for the company. I'm the ambassador, CEO, like COO, whatever you got. Like I do everything. So it's what almost 4 years in the making of like just me just promoting this brand, and now YouTube is finally working for me. Like I'm finally getting subscribers regularly. I'm finally getting more views. Like so, and I'm finally being consistent. So that's all works hand in hand. So on that pressure for sure. For sure, I got a lot more, but I ain't gonna put that on camera because I don't need to. I mean, you matter. It's about you, just a balance. See, that's what I do with everything. Exactly. Life is about balance. You gotta have the good with the bad. There is no up without there being down. Like so, me, I've learned to balance life in a whole. Like so, when some bad shit do happen, I'm like, it ain't that bad. Especially if I didn't get hurt physically, or I'm not dead. If something bruised my ego, or like something scared me for, I always know like there's lessons behind that shit. Or if I fail in life, whatever, I know there's lessons in it. So, and I ain't gonna just stop there. I ain't gonna be content where I'm at. I'ma just keep pressing forward. Like no matter how many times the door gets slammed in my face, or how many times I get told no, or how many times I get told I'm crazy, I'm gonna just keep going. I've been rocking with you since you threw the golf clubs. So you are CJ so like you connected through CJ so cool. So if you seen me throw the golf club, you seen my Ella like me grow, evolve. Like that was when I was first introduced to YouTube. A lot of people don't know about the golf club incident. A lot of people don't know I golf now, like so. I'm way better than when I was that was 2017. Yeah, so 2017 when I was first trying to do YouTube, I wasn't getting no views, wasn't getting no subscribers. Didn't know what I wanted to post. Was trying to do like everybody else, and that wasn't working. So I had to find my niche. I had to find my like. I had to find my purpose before any of that worked out. So now it's working out. So I'm just trying to go hard as I can. I posted like 15 shorts and videos today. Not 16. And now I'm going live. So I've never posted this much on nothing. I don't even post this much on Facebook like that. But I'm understanding like YouTube, that's another stream of income. Like so I'm treating this like my number one job. I got time. Like I got all the time in the world. So I need to focus it on getting money. Like that's how I focus on getting my bread, not just YouTube. I got other streams of income that I'm gonna just keep trying to make them grow and keep because we trying to be rich and wealthy. You know, ain't nobody trying to live broke. I mean, the main people is here just you want more fans, just continue. It ain't even about the fans, honestly. It's about getting monetized. I'd be good with 3,000 subscribers if I was monetized. Like, cause honestly, it's about the message. I try to shy away from like the spotlight. Like, it was a point in time where I did want that and I got it, and I was like, dang, you know. Now when you look at the videos back in the day of me and my brother's videos, it looked like I wasn't supposed to be there. Like it looked like I was a shy puppy in front of the headlights. Like, but I was asking for it though, so I got the fame. But that I found out that ain't what I want in life. A lot of people got to figure that out. It's about the message. It's about knowing what your purpose is, knowing why you're on this planet, and not like settling for nothing. And like shit, knowing like it's gonna always be stuff that oppose you, people that oppose you that don't want you to make it, hoping you fail, hoping you fall, like laughing, waiting for some type of negativity to happen, so they can be like, I told you he wasn't nothing, he wasn't gonna make it. But me, I look at life as walking a tightrope. I'm only focused on like the end goal, the destination, getting across this rope. I'm not worrying about people behind me. I'm not worrying about people under me, the ones that's hoping I fall, the people that's hoping I make it. I'm not people worried about people's thoughts, like sending negative energy, whatever it is. I'm focused on getting to the end, and that's how I look at life as walking a tightrope because I can't be distracted. And if I get distracted, I could lose my life. Like, so I can't be caught worrying about what somebody else thinks, say, none of that. So I feel you, bro. Keep doing you. What you want gonna come. It definitely is coming. Like not everything I want came already, but a lot of stuff that I like wanted in 2017, 2018, I already got it. Like, but I want some millions. If I want a mansion and type stuff, not to like show and brag off, but like it's just stuff I want for my life, my family. I got 7 kids, so like I can't just be working at no regular job. Like, bro, they don't pay enough for what I want or what it's gonna take for me to feed my family. So I gotta go. I gotta take a risk to get rich or die trying. Like it's gonna really get rich or die trying. That's what it is for me. I mean, you already there. You already there. Yeah, of course. We already, honestly, we all where we truly want to be in life. We just searching for things we don't have. But that's what it's like. Like I don't know nowhere else to live life. Like but to always want something that I don't have. Cause I'm gonna always want some more knowledge. I'm gonna always want some more wisdom. Like it ain't like I just want material shit. I don't really care about material stuff. I like nice clothes and shoes because I've always been like that. I like I want a Rolex, but I don't need it to be bust down. I don't need no chain. I don't need no bracelet, rings, none of that. So it's certain things I do want. I want to go on vacations to Dubai with my family or to Maui in Hawaii. Like I want to go experience different things and making sure that like the people around me are happy. That I want to keep my peace. Like I want to be able to live my life how I want to live it, no matter what nobody thinks, and like make the most money as I can. Not to mention like change people's lives in the process. Like so, the way I know to do that is by telling my truth because I've seen other people tell their story and tell their truth, and it worked out for them. Like so, once again, I ain't chasing fame, but I'm making sure I build my brand up so it can bring me the funds and the money that I want. Like shit, but like I don't give a fuck about no being popular. Cause being popular don't bring you money. Like you could be famous and not have a dime. Like then you just a broke like a bum celebrity. Like I don't know. But there's a lot of people out there that's like that. Like when my Instagram got hacked, a lot of people would be super pissed, be trying to get it back still to this day. Me, I was at peace. At first I tried to get it back, but I really wasn't trying. But if I could have got it back, I would have. But 27,000 followers gone overnight, like people would have been like devastated. Me, I looked at it like this. My brother is the reason why I had those followers. I didn't build that up myself. And it wasn't growing. Like nobody would see my post. I could post 5 times a day on Instagram, but nobody would see it. It was like I was shadow banned or something. So the the page was steady declining, and it was a stress seeing the numbers just every day decline, and there was nothing I could do about it. So when I got hacked, I'm like, cool. I don't even need this shit. Like it was a distraction, anyways. Like not to say like I was doing like I mean I was wasting a lot of time on Instagram basically. Not focusing on YouTube, dropping videos. Like so, once my Instagram got hacked, I focused straight like on YouTube. I've been seeing the progress. So I'm encouraging other people. If you're trying to get some views, subscribers, grow your channel, like post shorts and build your brand in the process. Like, or you could just your you yourself can be a brand. So like, build yourself up. 'Cause that's what I'm gonna do. Like I understand like how to make money. I know how to make money. I know how to get the subscribers and the views. Now I know how to get monetized. Even though it's taken a while to get watch time hours, like that's the crazy. Like that's the hard part. Once I get the 4,000 hours watch time, then like I'm good from there. But like now I already got the secret to growing my channel. So I'm trying to help people too. Like hey, if you got no, you can have 0 subscribers. If you start posting shorts every day, I swear, in like 15 days, 2 weeks, you will have at least 100 subscribers. Like so, and that's just posting shorts every day. I don't advise posting yourself. Like if you gonna post yourself, I don't know if that's gonna work. But if you post videos, like I've posted videos on like YouTube, like people are already fans of Nipsey Hussle. People are already fans of Rick Ross. People are already fans of Joe Rogan. So I love those interviews. Like these are videos I watch on the daily. So me putting those shorts on my YouTube channel is just personally for me to be able to go to my YouTube channel and see any inspirational video I want. That's blowing my channel up in the process. So if you got something that inspires you, put it on your channel on the shorts. It's only a minute, less than a minute. Like I said, I posted 16 videos today. Like, and it was nothing. It was less than an hour. I like total of work I put in doing that. So this is like the not the hardest part, but like this is the most effort that I put in is getting on live. other than that, posting shorts is easy. So, but it takes both. Like so, if you want to get your watch time hours up, you gotta get on live. So that's why I be on here like at nighttime when the house is wind down. I know people at home, but a lot of times people be asleep because they got to go to work in the morning. But there do be people at work, so I'm gonna try to just vlog. I mean, not vlog, but just go live more throughout the day because may attract some different people, and not attract different people, but like I may get like some different more like people that's got time to tune in. Like so, either way, I'm building my channel up, and I want everybody else to do the same. But if you don't want to do that for yourself, that's cool. I ain't gonna force you. I ain't gonna talk about you because you don't want more for yourself. That's on you. Because everybody on this planet ain't meant to be rich. Even though everybody can be rich, everybody not meant to do it. Be it. So you can't force somebody to want more for themselves when it's not in their life contract to to have anything. Like you could spend your whole life wasting trying to save somebody who they not meant to be saved in this lifetime. So that's why it's important to truly focus on yourself at all times. Always focus on yourself because there's nobody gonna save you. Nobody. Gigi used to tell me one thing, or I mean not one thing. She used to tell me plenty of things, but she would always say Jesus is coming like a thief in the night. And like she was always gonna say like we in the end times, in the end days. And I'm like, man, we may be in the end days, but I don't think Jesus is coming to save us. Like, I mean, I used to believe it when I was a kid, but it got to a point as I got older and I kept seeing it. I'm like, man, I don't think Jesus is coming no time soon. Like, and if Jesus did come back, they'd just crucify him again. Because once again, life always repeats itself. You're gonna have Jesus was only a person who was woke and conscious and wasn't gonna like fold to no type of temptation. Like it wasn't truly nothing special about Jesus because once again we all supposedly God's children. Like so honestly, Jesus I always looked at Jesus as my brother. So I'm like, I'm not supposed to worship my brother. Like if I'm God's child, that means like I got power too. Like so I've always mentally inside never exposed that to the church or anything, but I used to always feel like, man, I'm a God too. Like I said, my middle name is El, which means God, and my first name means handsome, so handsome God. So, and if I was in Greek mythology or Egyptian mythology, that's what I would be the god of handsomeness and love, I guess. Because I got 7 kids, so of course. I always thought highly of myself. Most people truly don't think highly of themselves. I do. I think very highly of myself. So, and I learned not to put people before me, not to put people on a pedestal. Because they don't, nobody deserves that spot but you. So, I don't care how positive I am. I don't care how you much you like me or how much you think I'm smart and intelligent. Don't put me on no pedestal. I'm a human being, and I'm just going through life like you going through life. I just got my own set of beliefs, and that my beliefs is believing in myself. I know there's a source out there, but I ain't gonna say it's a he or she. Like, cause I know something created this, and like, so I wouldn't. People at once used to think like I didn't believe in God, but I'm like, nah, I believe in you. I believe in that energy source, but I'm not gonna say once again he or she, like, cause that don't make sense to me. Like, it does at a point in time, it did, but as I got older and I started thinking, like overthinking, 'cause that's what it all led to, me overthinking. Like I started like, man, there's more to it. There's way more to it. But I ain't here to talk about religion and church, because I know my grandma ain't here. And she's a Christian. And I'm always on her case. I be getting on my grandma nerve. But I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I just be telling my truth. It be simple as that. I just be telling my truth. Uh, I see what you said. Might have to FaceTime you. I mean, like, we all got some knowledge, honestly. Like, you could learn from anybody. Like, for real. You could literally learn from anybody. I just found out the information and the knowledge that helps me get through life. Like, see, I don't know what's gonna help somebody else get through life, cause I don't know your background. I don't know like I don't know your bloodline. It ain't even about the background. I don't know your bloodline. Like I was an Egyptian pharaoh in my past life. Like somebody was an Egyptian slave. So the way they look at that and my beliefs and they believed like, damn, you don't want to believe in what I believed in. If I was this person and you opposed me in your past life, like so. But if you resonate with what I'm talking about, then you might have been a pharaoh yourself. But sometimes, like I realized that people who oppose what I believe in probably was the people who was like, if I was a slave in a lifetime, they could have been the oppressor in that time. So I mean, you're gonna always have your opposite. You're gonna always have somebody who don't believe in what you believe in. See, like you ain't get a notification because they be doing that. Like they don't want me to get views. They don't want like, cause I be spending, I be spending too much game. So they be like, man, I hope nobody watches this. That's why I'm gonna just start going regularly, random throughout the day. I'm gonna just start going live. Like whenever I got, I be lazy, honestly. No, I ain't gonna say be lazy. I just love to go take naps. Like I love to sleep. Like I love to go to sleep. No matter what, if I could take a nap, if I got an extra 2 hours out of my day, I'll take a nap before anything. Most people be like, nah, 24/7, I no sleep. Like not me. Definitely naps are a great way to recharge, and that it 100% recharges me. But sometimes I'll take a nap and it'll put me in a way worse feeling. Like sometimes I'll take a nap and I'll get up with a headache or something. But that's also because I'm getting older now. If I sleep in the wrong position, like I'm gonna wake up with back hurting for a week. So I'm like, shit. I could have all the knowledge in the world, but if I sleep wrong, shit, it's over for me. So shit. That probably just means I need to work out. That's honestly what that means. But I'm a nigga who be like, yeah, I work out this mind before I go to this fucking gym. I'd be talking to you like, get up, and do. It take 2 hours for you to go to sleep? Oh, heck nah. Me, like, if I go into bed, I'm automatically closing my eyes. The time when if I can't sleep is because I didn't smoke. Like if I don't smoke weed before like throughout my day, I will not sleep that whole night at all. And it like it could be like 3 days, 4 days, and I'll still be like up. Probably like not on the fourth day. The fourth day I'll probably be able to get some sleep. The first 3 days I wouldn't be able to get no sleep. And I ain't about to fucking stay up that long. Like yeah, hell, like even though I stay at home all day, like but yeah, that's one thing. I don't get stupid hot. Like I got my weed, and like my weed, like it keeps me mellow. Have I ever thought about consume? I've consumed weed, like edibles. I've drunk like in Vegas in the dispensaries. They got drinks like you can take, and those give you the. Let me tell you about the first time I took an edible. I came back from North Carolina from the military, and my cousin. I met Alyssa. I don't know if she gonna ever watch this YouTube, but she gave me this cookie, and it was called a chocolate trip cookie. So me thinking like, yeah, I smoked weed before, like when I was 18, 17, but I forgot like when I went into the military, I had stopped smoking weed for like 4 years, and then even when I got out, I still wasn't smoking weed. So when I finally came back home to Gary in 2015, she had this cookie. Like I said, it was called a chocolate trip cookie. And this is before now, like if you get an edible, like it probably be like a hit or miss sometime. But these, I don't know who the fuck made that cookie, but I ate just a corner of it because you're like, don't eat the whole thing. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna try to be safe. I'm gonna eat a corner for 2 fucking days, bro. 2 days, all I could do is sleep. And like, if I was to get up and sit, like my world, like the whole world would just spin, like spin. So the only thing I can do was lay down on a couch and sleep, and I only had a quarter of it. So I'm like, man, that I stopped. I ain't smoked weed for years after I ate that edible. Like, and that was like, I used to smoke weed every day. But before then, like when I was in high school, like this 2000, I mean, not yeah, 2007, 2008, like we wasn't having edibles. It was only weed, and like it was when like the you could only buy a point five or a gram. People, we wasn't even buying like 3.5s back then, cause like nobody. We was in high school, ain't nobody had $35 to go buy like that, and we would spread like we would make like 2 or 3 blunts out of a gram. Like I couldn't do that today. Like I couldn't. If I only had a gram of weed, like that'd be a half a blunt for me. Like so, I'm like, damn. If I could just smoke out, like go smoke with my younger self, I smoke the fuck out like myself under the table back, like now. But that edible in 2015, I'm telling you, I'm like, man, I ain't ever like smoking weed again. But hey, here I am now. But yeah, I don't really, I like edibles, but not like that. Cause lately, the few edibles I've been getting, like they've been like too much for me. But, remember stress? Well, I wasn't smoking around that time, but I remember my little brother would buy stress for $5. Stress, like, ooh, what is that? Is that remind me of like something I had when I was in the military, but it was called spice. And this, like in the military, you can't smoke weed because they gonna drug test you. So spice, like they don't, they can't test you for that. But it's like I don't, it's some type of grain, and it looks like weed, and you could roll it up in a blunt. It was the bunk weed. Like I don't see. I'm from the Midwest, so like we didn't even have loud. Like in 2008, it wasn't even on loud or Reggie. It was just like weed. Like just give me a gram or point five. Like and then when I went into the military and I came back home, then they started saying loud. Then like, but ludicrous, bro. I tried Spice one time. One time I was looking in the mirror and I started to turn into a cartoon. Like just looking like I became a fake person. I laid down and I got it stuck in my head the world was about to end. Like I was about to die. And I'm like, after that time, I'm like, never again. Like I don't give a fuck if they tested or not. Like this shit is not no weed. This ain't got nothing. Like that was like spice is like some psychedelics. Like if you smoke too much of it, like I would never did that shit again. Like I never did it again. Bruh, like you 19, like man, like it was somebody else on here 19 yesterday, but 19, like I was in the military, so I had stopped smoking by then, but I was smoking from 17, 18, probably 16. I was introduced to smoking by my older sister when I was 13. I started smoking consistently around like 16, 17. So yeah, we only had mid back then, but the mid lasted 3 hours. And yeah, we would split a blunt. I would smoke a blunt with my friends. So it was a group of us. So sometimes it was 5 people on one blunt, and that shit would last 3 hours. But yeah, I wanted to bless with a few friends smoking. Forgot I came with them. I walked off and started my car. Everything. That reminded me of a time like I went to the club with a nigga in Gary, and this nigga left me. I had to call my grandma while she was at work to come pick me up at 2 o'clock in the morning, cause he left me at the club, and he was my barber. This nigga lived 3 houses down the street from me, so he had to know I wasn't in the car. But I'm like, hey, I just took it as a L. But yeah, I'm a Pisces, so like Pisces are definitely would open with experience like different type of drugs. I won't ever try crack, heroin, Molly,
Come on.
cocaine. Like I won't ever try none of that. But some psychedelics and some weed, yeah. But psychedelics like that
You
put
didn't
me.
say meth.
I'd never do that shit.
Never
Crystal
say
meth,
never.
really.
So
Unless somebody tricked me, like you ain't tricking me, because first of all, my ancestors are gonna warn me ahead of time. So if I don't pay attention to the signs, then I'll be tricked. But then that'll be on me for getting tricked. But no fentanyl, none of that. I did
Well, you
codeine.
can't. Well, you won't know if you say fentanyl because people be sneaky with it.
I got my own weed.
Oh yeah, true.
Like I'm not about to go get no weed from nobody. I tried codeine when I got out the military. I was like 26.
How did that make you feel?
I went to sleep. That's all it made me do.
Oh, because it's a sleeping aid. Really, it's like
I guess people will try to stay woke and fight the sleepiness. I didn't do that. I went straight to sleep. Like I said, I like sleep too much to be trying like to fight it. So like, but I didn't get addicted. Once again, I love sleep, so I could have got addicted because it made me sleep. So, but I didn't because it was nasty. I ain't like the taste. And it's probably because I didn't mix it right. But once again, it still made me go to sleep. And I heard like I done seen like Pimp C, DJ Screw. I ain't see them die, but I was aware of them passing away from lean. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that. You ain't ever heard nobody pass away from no weed.
even though they try to make it
Yeah,
seem like it's bad.
that's because it's gonna wake you up. Weed is a spiritual drug to a sense if you use it right, but most people don't use it right. Before my time, be for sure. You make me feel old, but
Yeah, you did say you're 19.
yeah, like, damn, when I was 19, I had my first son. 'Cause I was making all my wrong decisions back then. Not to say my son is not a bad decision, but like I was making all my bad decisions back then. So if you listening to me and you 19, oh yeah, you on the right path. You won't even make half the mistakes I made, cause I ain't had nobody to listen to. Not even like I was trying to listen to somebody, cause I'm like I'm free. I got money for the first time. Like I'm in the military. They already treat you like with the way they treat you. So I'm like I ain't trying to look for no mentor, no dad. My dad had passed away anyway, so it's a piece of cake across the street. You can go get it just like me. Yeah.
Hey, girl.
So I'm like, I'm gonna start having to put her picture all the time. Like, she's the face of pop. We both the face, but she gonna be the face for
Ambassador.
YouTube.
I'm the ambassador.
As far as YouTube, I'm gonna be using her. That's my model for Positive Minds Only.
Mm-hmm.
But she's the co-owner as
Yeah,
well.
co-owner from.
But she got to put some type of work in. So, eh. She still ain't posting no video on her YouTube channel.
I'll post
But
one
she
tomorrow.
started
Yes,
it.
I started it.
She
I'll
started
post one
it.
tomorrow. I,
So y'all can make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. Like when you comment at the end, they can just click on you. So make sure y'all subscribe. No cap, I just be soaking shit up. I hang around a lot of older people. I never was like that. I mean, I hung around myself. I never was like I was always a loner, so once again I ain't have a dad. And then I had my grandma and my Gigi, who was my parents, but once I left the house, I wasn't listening to nobody. Like, so I ain't had no person I looked up to. The only people that was around us in my neighborhood was drug dealers. Like, that's all who I seen. And I truly didn't aspire to be like them because of like how drugs affected my parents. So it wasn't even like I wanted what they wanted or was trying to do what they was doing. So I ain't had no OGs or somebody to listen to. So I don't lie, I clicked because I saw her. It's all love, Ken. I'm like, no, it's all marketing for me. For real, yeah, it's all marketing. That's why I said I'm gonna go in the daytime, cause I know more men is gonna be on like just scrolling. They gonna see her and like, who was that? And then when they click on the live, who's me? It's marketing, my boy. Learned that from Nipsey. Like I ain't learned using a woman as the face, but like just the way he marketed. Like he did that $100 album. Like if you read the books he like mentioned, like they'll spark ideas for you, and all you got to do is put that into action. Like, what's the point of reading a book if you don't use the information that's in it? You just reading it to just read it. But for real, money do not make you a real nigga. I know that for a fact.
like, I figured out. Look at me now, you can see it. Cause
Oh yeah,
that
I was
light
trying to figure
bulb,
that out too.
yeah.
But I ain't truly try to figure it out. Once I ain't seen no button on the screen for me to do it, I'm like, fuck it.
Cause that was irritating. Cause when it was on mine, I knew I could see. I had to take the night vision off. For some reason, night vision, that light bulb is right there. So it's messing up the night vision. So now you can see perfectly fine. I didn't like that. I didn't like that I couldn't see outside. I'm like, why can't I see? So just right now, when I was just thinking,
But when you put that on my phone, and all the notifications just, I'm like, do you see why you don't hear nothing on my phone? Like people don't realize you gotta turn off your notifications. All notifications.
Well, I
Like,
put that we was home. You gotta put home on your phone, and you won't get notifications.
see,
Now,
I ain't even research. I ain't even look at that.
Now, when I disarm it, then that's when you're gonna get all the notifications. You got it disarmed. I got it. I got it in home mode right now for all three.
Because the notifications be like, I hate any type of notification. I hate it. I'd rather like use my intuition to know when to check my messenger or to check like something on it if I got a notification. But I don't want to hear notifications because if I had them on now, like my phone would just be ding, 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 ding. Like something like I ain't trying to. That's distraction because then I'll be always clicking on the notification. Like I'm trying to stay focused. So the best way to do that is cut off all notifications. If you message me and I don't get back to you in hours, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's like really my notifications is off. And like,
I keep my notifications off too for that purpose as well. But
the fakes had their time. Now it's all about being real and spreading positivity. That's true, and I always knew that in the back of my mind. Like the fake people gotta go. Like it's only a matter of time. Like when the real people start showing up. That's why I like when Charleston White showed up. I needed to start posting his shorts and clips because he hilarious and he only tell the truth. But sometimes his truth, like you don't want to hear that shit. Like that's like I'd just rather you shut up before you said that. Like, but at the same time, he ain't lying about nothing. So make sure y'all like, comment, tune in. Like, man, this is a group setting. Like, this is a positive space. Like, we just chilling. Like I said, if you got your smoke, light up, roll up. If you ain't already, hey, we came here to chill. I wish I could play music, but that'll get copyrighted. So I'm like, I can hold a conversation, and it's way better when you got people always commenting.
Interacting.
Yeah, like I could do it for hours, hours. I swear. For sure. Like I could, cause I be talking to my. I ain't gonna say I be talking to myself for hours, but I be by myself for hours. So that means I'm always thinking. Well, I'ma for sure smoke.
Try to give him his space when he in his office. This is like his man cave.
Yeah, but I don't truly need space because like I can be in, I can be in the same bed and I'll just be like, if I meditate, like I'm in my space, like nothing on the outside is like, I'm not saying not there, but like when I meditate, I'm by myself. I'm blown right now. Gamers, they keep trying to hide your comments. Like they keep making me like hit the notification for yours. I'm like, what? You ain't saying nothing wrong? The hell? Like, but sometimes they try to stop people from being seen. Do I meditate with music? I do it with both. Like either way. But meditation with music for me is like the best type. Cause then I'm always able to bring my focus back to the music. So or I do guided meditations and that's the easiest and the best. That's how I started off learning to meditate. I went on YouTube and I just typed in guided meditation and I just used my intuition to follow which guided meditation. So the whole time doing the meditation, he's telling you take a deep breath, like, and it's at a calm voice. So like, I did that every day, all day, for like a month. Like we probably did it for like more than a month. Like,
That's all we did.
now you got this enlightened fellow here. Like, I did the work to change my life around. So you know what I did? I applied that same effort that I did and like meditating every day, listen to positive stuff every day on YouTube. Like I applied that with YouTube. So I'm like, if I can do that every day, I can do this every day. So I need to try the guided meditation course because I get distracted easily. Gotta tighten up. Definitely guided meditation to work. And if you do some, once you do so many, it's gonna become natural for you to meditate on your own. Like the distractions, like is here to stop everybody. Like nobody is like stays focused 100% of the time. You rolling up alien something? I got some Rascal OG, like so. It's Kush. It's a Kush string.
I got this good old water over there.
I need some water. My throat's like. You must brought that for me on the low.
I was drinking it.
I need to drink more water, but I suck at it. I ain't gonna lie, I like pop and all the unhealthy drinks. But now I drank some pop today, and I noticed like it ain't how it used to be when I was growing up. So I'm like, man, I need to drink more water because this pop starting to taste nasty. What? I be looking at her, look at me on the camera, and then she don't be knowing I'm looking at her, look at me. So what you be thinking about when you looking at me?
I just be just looking at you. That's
Everybody be thinking something. Everybody. But y'all 19, 21, y'all like listen to me, tuned in to me, like y'all on the right path. By the time y'all 31, I bet you'll be a multi-millionaire. Me, when I was 21, I'm telling you, I was making like a bunch of mistakes. Spending all my money, not listening to Nipsey Hussle, but listening to J. Cole. Getting influenced the wrong way in life. Didn't realize till I was 28. Like, Kenna, you gotta change your life around. Like, you don't want to keep going down that path. You don't want to be 40 still doing what you was doing when you was 20, 18. Like, so I had to make that change. You gotta be thinking of something. Man. Exactly. Exactly. Because if you don't think nothing, you become nothing. For sure. Like, I know y'all gonna be, like, I know I am too. Like, but I'm already 31. I mean, he's definitely an example. And, like, if you follow that blueprint, you know you're gonna be a multimillionaire. Like, it works. That's why I got so much marathon like clothing. Like I
Yeah.
got, even though J. Cole's my favorite rapper for the longest, I never bought none of his merchandise. See? Gym, Gym Anenema. What is that? It helps with sugar cravings. I was able to get off soda and chocolate cake.
Ooh, chocolate cake.
I
That
don't have an
one.
issue with chocolate cake
Yeah.
or
When I was
chocolate.
pregnant, that's all I could eat was chocolate cake. But now
You know what's funny now that
I
you
don't eat
mention that,
it.
Tasha? Like when you said 19 and 21, most of my uh, subscribers are around 25 and 30. Like so for y'all to be 18 and 21, like y'all tapped in early.
Oh, what, Mr. Motivated? He 21? You
Yeah.
21? Oh, okay.
Nipsey Hussle my favorite rapper and J. Cole, your favorite rapper. I wish we could have. J. Cole not my favorite rapper no more though. Nipsey Hussle is. But J. Cole, like in my early 20s, like it was J. Cole. And that's because he was from North Carolina. When I was in the military, I was stationed in North Carolina. So somebody from North Carolina put me on to him. And since I like resonated with him, like, and how he was brought up, I'm like, oh shit. And he made that type music. The only reason I didn't listen to Nipsey Hussle when he first, because they both came out at the same time, was Nipsey was a Crip and I was a Vice Lord. So like we banged two different sets. So I'm like, I ain't about to be listening to no Crip. Like, not no disrespect, but at the time, like a young nigga thinking, like this shit wasn't even about that. Like shit, I should have been listening to Nipsey when I was 20, 21. Yeah, there's definitely hope for the future. When she went through her stage with chocolate cake, she had me going to the store like at
And
least twice a
yeah,
day.
twice a day to get. I was eating
Um,
whole cakes. And
like at
especially
least
the
twice a
ones
day.
from which ones did I like the most? You had to go to Vaughn's. He had to go to Vaughn's to get. They had the real big sliced.
Nah, it wasn't. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it was
What
Vaughn's.
restaurant?
It was Vaughn's.
It wasn't even about the name of the place. It was about like what I had to keep going to go
Oh yeah,
get.
just chocolate cake.
And I'm like,
That was what I was mainly craving. All my pregnancies, I craved chocolate.
well, I don't know if I'm addicted to sugar, but I do know like I like pop a lot.
I drink more water than I drink pop. I probably drink pop only with dinner, but I just drank one just now because
But I
that's
do
what Naya
understand.
bought me.
I do understand pop. Like who in their right mind likes a sizzle, like something that like irritates their throat when it goes down? Like you're not supposed to like stuff like that. Like that's just off the bat.
Hmm.
But we do. Like so I'm like, I need to I don't know, work on that. Get that Gemini and what happens when you drink that pop. Nothing really happens when I drink it afterwards. Like I be satisfied for a little bit and then I want some more. Like I can drink multiple pop. Man, that's what it is. It's addicting. It's the sugar in it.
Yeah, only time
It's the sugar.
where I drink a lot of pop is if it's like a pep. Like I just bought like a cake.
We
I
got
had did the
cases.
Walmart delivery, and I ordered some pop, and they bought me Pepsi Mango instead of the sugar free. No, it was caffeine pop that I add,
And
and
she
I
been
drank
on
it.
that ever since. it ain't that
okay.
good.
It is
But I be
good.
catching myself drinking it a lot. But I'm like, this shit nasty.
I
So
know
I'm like,
it has a taste to it. Like it's something.
it's different voices in my head, right? So when
it's
some
a
shit, I'll drink
taste.
something that's nasty. I'm like, Kim, didn't you say that shit was nasty already?
Exactly.
Like, why the fuck you
I'm
drinking
like,
it,
I'm
you
supposed to have
dumbass?
12 left. Why I only got this amount?
And then the other version would be like, it's something about it that I like, but it don't be me saying out loud, but it be like voices I be
Enjoy
saying.
it. It tastes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try that. Cause right now my
If you
vice
take-
is
before drinking the pop, you won't
ice
enjoy the
cream
taste and
sandwiches.
enjoyment of consuming sugar. But does that taste good? Because if it tastes nasty to take that, I'm not gonna take that.
It takes away. It makes the pop taste nasty.
I know, but if that has a nasty taste
Oh yeah,
to
I get
it,
what you're saying.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, I
want to
get what
fucking
you're
try to
saying.
drink no pop behind it.
Yeah, I'm a.
Because then if I taste
my
that
phone?
nasty ass shit and then I taste the pop and that's nasty too, like
I
I'm gonna just drink that without the pop. I'm gonna just drink the pop without the nasty
I'll
stuff.
order it now. If
I promise you it's okay to be alone. Just make sure you're working on yourself in the meantime. It's tasteless. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna see. I'm look at the ingredients because right now I'm still breastfeeding, so I don't want nothing transferred
once
over to little
again,
mama.
Once again, like I could buy that, but I could use it only one time. Then I'm like, fuck that. I don't want something that's gonna stop me from drinking what I like or like what I've been programmed to
Yeah.
like. So me, I know myself, like is I'll get around what I'm supposed to do. Like what's good for me. It's a, you can get a pill form or a powder.
Oh yeah, this what that's what it is. Ooh, 32.
She said, yeah.
Okay. It'll come tomorrow if I order it today.
Ain't no rushing over there that. Let me drink all the pop I got now, and then like after it's gone,
we got like 4 cases.
Like we're going,
4 cases, but it's only us because I said the kids can have me.
Exactly. Let me drink all that first, and then I'll fucking.
You gonna be the one to
But
drink it all.
I'll go through a stage where I don't drink pop at all for like weeks. I won't touch a pop, and then if I get one, it's like I'll relapse. So I'm working on myself. Throw that shit in your pop then. Then I'm gonna just throw that. That'll make me throw the pop away and get another one. Shit, I better have more pills than I got pop. You gotta like understand, like you feel alone is like you'll never fit in with like the rest of the world. Like they sleep, they don't resonate
you gotta
with
think
who you
about
are.
it. See, I thought you was older, Mr. Motivator. You gotta think about it. You still young. So.
Pop, yeah, that's definitely Gary.
Yeah,
it's
because you're young. Yeah.
You just want to drink a pop. Exactly. But at the same time, I'm gonna judge myself for drinking that pop. One day I get over it though. But I do drink more water lately. I do eat more healthier. Like so, I'm not a person who just eat unhealthy. But I gotta have my pop. I gotta have my Flamin' Hots too, even though that fuck up my stomach every time. I gotta have my Flamin' Hots. Just like you're in. One day you'll break this. I know I know I'm being in different cycles, but I'm like, do I want to get out of this cycle? Is it really hurting me to be in this cycle? Is it stopping me from where I'm going? Cause we in multiple cycles.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Now I'm in a cycle on YouTube. One day I'm gonna probably get tired of posting every day and going live every day, but I ain't tired yet. I might as well just keep running this shit up. But man, hot Cheetos and Pepsi was my everyday snack after school.
What is that? The hot crunchy curls.
Mine was Flamin' Hots and orange Fanta.
Mine was
every day after school.
Every day after school, I would get. Well, I used to always get snacks.
Yeah, it was for sure. It was Flamin' Hots and Fanta, orange Fanta.
The Veneer hot crunchy curls,
The white
And
bag or the clear bag?
the red bag with the clear red bag.
Yeah, I
that
love
one.
those.
And especially when I went to Pulaski, Charlie's, I would
Yeah,
go
that
over
was
there and then I
every
would
week.
grab a juice, whatever juice.
Well, I'm
During
talking
that time, I
about.
was a juice. I like those little 50-cent juices back in the day. Those 50
Now
cent
them
juices
mugs
where you
is
had
$1.50.
yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
Once the money start on the YouTube side of things, once the money start flowing in, the money will be your motive. It will. I know that for a fact. Cause right now, just the numbers is like seeing my
Just
numbers
motivate
go
you.
up. But once the money do kick in, I already know I'm gonna go times 10. Like y'all gonna see me way more. Y'all gonna like this nigga don't never get off YouTube, but y'all gonna understand. Like shit, I figured that shit out. Like it worked. And I'm gonna make sure y'all get monetized too. I'm gonna make sure y'all grow too. But y'all gotta also put in the same work. But I know like y'all ain't no people that just gonna sit around and just wait for no handout either.
Look at my beats page. And she streamed a day ago, 1 hour and 12 minutes.
See, if I can get 19 people to
19,
watch my
yeah.
live, I mean 19,000 people. If I can get 19 people to watch my live, I'll be happy with that. I don't even need 19,000. If I had, it was 19 people in here on a regular, I'll be like happy. But then once it hit 30, 40, every time I'll get happy for what I got. I appreciate you going live at this time of the day. Like, see somebody appreciate it. So like that's gonna make me want to continue to go live at nighttime. But I do got the time in the daytime to go live, and it ain't gonna take no type of energy away from me to go live at night anyway. Like it ain't really like hard to cut on a camera and just let that mother be on you. But most people like I don't want to look like I don't want to. They don't like the way they look. I don't know. I'm okay how I look. I have a house full of kids, so either while they're at school, or this time is perfect. Me too. We got a house full of kids. It's 6 people. It's 6 kids in here. Y'all wouldn't even. Y'all can't even tell. But they all want daddy to.
Yeah, I thought I heard Gigi.
They don't want me to raise my voice.
Yeah, she in there sleep.
Like if I'm not a person who raised my voice, but if I have to raise my voice, my kids like, oh yeah, we in trouble. Like let us clean up, let us not let him take it any further. Even though I probably won't, cause I ain't got on with my kids, but they need to understand like, hey, y'all gonna be disciplined, but I'm not gonna take it too far. I'm not gonna traumatize y'all. Even though I don't think I got traumatized from my ass whoopings growing up. It probably, I don't know.
It made you not wanna whoop your kid.
But when I first started having kids, I was whooping kids. That's the benefit of having a male in the house. Minimum yelling. True. I didn't have a. We ain't had no male.
Because I'm the yeller.
She is. We didn't have no male in our household, but no,
yeller.
like our house was super quiet. My Gigi didn't play that. Like if she heard any noise, she was whooping you, popping you, pulling on your nose, ears, lips. Like so, my Gigi, like even though she was older, she did not play that. When she passed away, I didn't think I would miss. Like I didn't think I would cry like I cried. Like I didn't think I would. It would be such a impact. It did because she was always older, like when she was raising us. So it was like she could have passed away any time. Like, but when she died, I was 25. So like that really, yeah. I turned my life around. Old school Gigi, my granny would never let us sit on her damn white couch. That's how my Gigi was.
My grandma Bacon was like that.
Like, she had some white couches with plastic on it.
Like she had like a whole area, like a whole nother.
Definitely R.I.P. to Gigi. She here right now though, like so.
Room.
She definitely here with us.
She couldn't. We couldn't sit. It still had the plastic on it. That's what her little cuckoo clock was, and the ding.
As you see, we had the Big Ben clock in our living room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The Big Ben. I call that the cuckoo clock because it cuckoos
the
every
cuckoo is the clock
every midnight.
The bird come out.
Well, she had one of those too, but she had the one with the thing, it goes like that at the
Yeah.
bottom, and you can hear it ticking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big Ben clock. With the plastic shit in my head. Yeah, we could not. Only time we could sit on those is when we was going to church.
We couldn't.
And
We
on
could
Sunday,
never
and we
sit on
had
them.
we dressed. That was like rarely.
Oh, grandparents. I can see myself being like that when I get older with my grandkids. You sit your
Yeah,
dirty butt on my couch.
yeah. I
Go
don't see
to the
me
sitting
being no
room.
type of way like
Go
as I get
to-
older. Knowing like I work for everything that I got, and to my grandkids to come in and like just disrupting shit and like not giving a fuck. Oh hell no, y'all gonna get y'all ass cussed the fuck out. Like, for real. I know I'm gonna make it to an old man. Like I plan on living a long life, so I'm not. That's why I ain't trying to be no rapper. I ain't trying to be on no type of fame. I just want some money, the money, some millions. I mean, I just keep saying I just want money. I want some millions.
Because the universe will give you money, all right.
Yeah, because like we always get money. That ain't
Yeah.
shit. But I want some
Yeah,
millions
start.
and millions. So how we gonna do? How we gonna get that? Well, monetize. I mean, YouTube is paying people millions. Podcasting is paying people millions. Life coaching is it ain't paying people millions, but hey, I life coaching.
Yeah.
I do a bunch of shit. What are some of the things y'all do now that your parents used to do? My Gigi used to talk a lot to her kid, to us. I do that. What else? I don't whoop my kids. I'm not. I don't make them clean as like my Gigi used to clean. Like I'm super lenient. Like so. Oh yeah, traveling. I take my kids everywhere. Like we go everywhere out of town. We stay at hotels. Cause that's how I was raised as a kid. So I definitely got that from my grandma, my Gigi.
I don't do anything.
You don't do nothing
I
like
don't
your
do
parents.
I don't do nothing. I'm trying to be different from my parents. My parents were young when they had me and my sisters. My dad was 17. My mom was, well, when we were born, my dad was 17 and my mom was, 19, 20? So. They
So
were
you
young.
just like
Babies
from the
raising
jump, you
babies,
like I'm not trying to be like them people.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I ain't want to be like my parents either.
Yeah.
Like
But I love my parents.
True,
But I'm just
I
like,
wasn't
yeah,
trying to
I
be
love
like
my
my mom or dad.
Yeah,
I
I-
wasn't trying to be like my grandma or my Gigi
I just
either.
gotta
As
make
I was
sure.
a kid, if you was
Make
this,
sure I keep saying that just in case they run across this video. I'm like, yeah, I love them.
I don't know if my grandma's still on here, but if she is, like I talk like this all the time. So I know I'll be hurting her feelings sometimes. But I'm like, you ain't think about that when I was a kid when you used to beat my ass, did you?
Stop.
she probably not on here no
Oh
more.
my gosh, she probably clicked off if she was on here. No people be tired of you, boy.
I just gotta keep it real.
You be too real. I be like, okay.
That's how the music feels.
Some people can't take that realness.
Shit, my
They
grandma
like to be-
can. She dished it out when we was kids. She raised me to be this way. Like, honestly, she'd probably never like own up to it and say, "Yeah, I'm the reason he probably came out that way." But she raised me. She gonna make you sleep with the Nah. See, my grandma, and she's still alive, so she ain't got no spiritual power like that. But my Gigi, nah, if I say something and I I don't be disrespecting my grandma. I just be telling the truth. And when I tell stories, I can't help but to tell my perspective on what went on in my life. Like whether it was bad or good. It's not like I'm trying to say my grandma was a bad person. Like, nah, she just raised me what she knew was right. So once again, look how I turned out. I'm a good person, so that's what got me grabbing switches for my neck. See, I couldn't bring that down on my kids. Like I could have, And I did. Like when I was 20, 21, 22. Like when I was my kids got in trouble, I was definitely beating their ass. I ain't get no switch or nothing, but like I definitely with my kids. But now I'm older and they older. Like, I know they probably be looking at the younger siblings like, well, dang, why y'all don't get whoopings like we used to? But I've evolved, so it ain't like I'm treating them better on purpose and nothing. We never got whipped by switches. Like that's one thing I didn't get raised on switches. We got whooped with something way worse.
We got threatened with switches.
We got a
We got
2x4.
threatened with switches.
We got the little two. It was not a
I
long
got-
2x4, but like one like
I got hit with
pretty
everything
wild.
as extension cords.
when
But
my grandma's side.
anything.
Dang, didn't I
Get
tell
their
the story?
hands out.
Good thing my grandma wasn't on the live yesterday.
Yeah. Go back and watch that live.
But once again, like I just be telling my stories, and most people like they don't want to. If the story got something to say about them, and it ain't in the most top tier light, they don't want to hear that shit. They don't want you to tell that, but I can't help it. And I was trying to kill us with the extension cord. Man, I used to think my grandma was trying to kill me at times. I'm from Alabama. There was switches on every tree. Man, I believe you too.
Like just a little.
Cause I know a lot of people got whipped by switches, but my grandma just has like this little stick thing, like lasted for some years. Like the type of weapon you get splintered. Like now, like if you whooped your kid with what I got whooped with it as a kid, you would be in jail. I should love it. Ooh, if it wasn't for the statute of limitations. I was traumatized now that I think about it. That's why I gotta smoke the weed. I smoke PTSD.
Boy, I should be smoking way more than you did.
You should. But you like to hold on to trauma.
No, I don't.
I like to let it go.
No,
I like to talk about it. Yeah, she didn't say no I don't on that one when I said I like to talk about it.
I talk about
Do y'all see how she
I talk about it.
you see how she flipped the conversation? She do that all the time. Like try to.
No, because I thought I heard somebody at the door.
I heard that too, but like they wasn't like to direct towards us. They was not on. I know.
I'm just making sure it's not Gigi because she was sleeping.
She be switching the subject. You don't?
You just think I do.
I don't think like I observe everything in like I'm a nitpicker, so like when I see things repeatedly, a pattern, you may not know you're doing that repeatedly, but I've taken notice of it, so I'm gonna call it out. And if you don't notice that you're still doing it, like eventually you're gonna catch yourself repeating the same thing that I mentioned in the past. So
Okay.
you know you be switching the subject, right?
No, I don't.
So you're not agreeing that you switched the subject.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so in the future, she may not tell me, but she's gonna have an epiphany the next time, or probably the next time she switches the subject, and I'll let her know. She's like, oh, I did do it again.
I'm probably gonna say it again. Like, oh, I did it that time.
See, because you do it all the time.
No,
like she know it.
I don't.
She know it.
I
She
do not
never.
switch the subject. I just hear something and I talk about it.
It's always something that goes on to catches her attention at the right moment. Like, nah.
I can't help it. The universe does that.
You can't help it.
Yes,
So you ain't got no control over getting distracted.
Yeah.
Like I said, honesty is like real in this relationship. Because if it's something I'm doing, she gonna call me out. Then I ain't got no choice but to. I'ma say you right. Her on the other hand, like she'll never agree. So like when I call her out on something, she'll argue me down. Like not argue, but she'll debate me down. Like that I'm making up something that she's doing. Like nah, we've been together for a long time. I'm gonna start writing it down. That's what I need to start. Like, every time she switched the subject out of nowhere, I'm gonna write it down. Make sure if you new, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed.
wash dishes.
Yeah. It's Friday. Y'all could be doing anything
It's
that y'all
Friday
here.
night.
Dang, I appreciate y'all for sure. 'Cause if I was 20, 21 on a Friday, I'd have been in the club. Nah, the universe don't do that shit. She be manifesting that shit. Don't blame the universe. Don't get that. She low key over here got powers. Yeah, exactly, it's on tape. Thank you, Tasha. Cause first you thought she had your back, but now I just recognized it was on tape. Real recognize real for sure, for sure. And for you, like I said, for you to be 19 and like to be tuned in, like bro, I wish I was 19 on some tapped in type shit.
Yeah, we're gonna be super rich.
But everything happened for a reason, so now you got some people that's coming behind you that's younger. They gonna be looking up to you, and they gonna be tapped in way younger than you. So it's all for the next person to take it further than like me. Me and everybody who listen to Nipsey, we supposed to take it further. If you don't take it further, you fail. Now somebody who looking at me, they supposed to take it way further than what I took it, cause it's only gonna be so much that I'm able to like go through experience in my life. So, and the obstacles is gonna take some time. Like so, if I'm always being open and honest, and I'm letting y'all know what I go through, y'all ain't gonna have to go through certain things I went through. So, if you ain't been on YouTube that long and you trying to get some subscribers, post some shorts and get on live, and then you ain't gotta wait 3 years for your channel to have life to it. So. Like I said, if I had this information at 19 about YouTube, what? Mr. Motivator, like gamer, y'all better be on posting shorts every day, getting on live every day, whenever you got free time. I'm telling you, you'll be,
Oh yeah.
you got a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah.
Not in this generation.
Yeah. I could be 19 in this generation. You know why? Because I will focus on myself. What was I doing in 2002? You wasn't here when I was talking about 2002, but in one of my lives, I was talking about 2002 because I was 12 years old in the seventh grade. So that's what I was doing in 2002, skipping school, playing video games, like fighting at school. Like, so I was definitely talking about 2002 in one of my lives recently, like this week. So you being born in what, 2002? That's crazy. I was in the seventh grade. I just feel like growing up in my day was better than what we got our ASB, but we knew how to have dream fun. Like, for sure, I definitely had a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I did grow up experience when we was experiencing cell phones for the first time and like social media for the first time. Like so, but we got the experience growing out outside too. So, but babe, she was stuck in the house, so she didn't get to experience that.
Yeah. I was just sheltered. I was sheltered as a kid.
They play video games and let other kids hit them. Hey, that went on back in the day too, cause we played video games too.
Yeah.
Like even though I was going outside, I played basketball a lot. We played sports a lot, but in some summertime, like every day, I'd be in the house playing video games with my friends. So I definitely got best of the both worlds growing up. Like and to be in 2002, like social media, Black Planet was what I was on. So it wasn't no Facebook, it wasn't no Twitter, it wasn't no YouTube. It was none of that shit.
Your imagination. Imagination.
I definitely had a Nintendo. I had definitely had a
My
Nintendo
favorite game
and
on
PlayStation.
Nintendo was Super Mario Bros.
I had a Super Nintendo.
Was it that one with him with the castle with Princess Peach? It was
Yeah, Super Mario.
Yeah, that's my favorite game.
MySpace is when I first started cheating. Yeah, fuck that shit. If I can take it back, I would. Whole time I just opened my eyes. Bro, you early, bro. You woke up early. Shit. But back in them days, like, bro, I swear, like it's a whole new version. So when I talk about the past me, like I'm talking about somebody else. We gossiping about somebody else who don't exist no more. I'm definitely not like that version. Came a long way though. I do still have the experiences though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all lucky though, cause I had to bump my head a lot, and I was like, I knew I was going through a test. I knew the universe was testing me. I still make mistakes, the same mistakes. And I'm like, eventually, I'm like, I can't keep doing this shit. I can't, like, if I'm gonna be alive for I don't know how long, like, I ain't about to be stuck making the same mistakes as I was when I was in my 20s. Like, what's that for growth? Higher ups testing me too. Okay, question, what's your question? Like, I said something, I mentioned about whoever, if you ever call the people elites or like white supremacy. Have y'all ever called somebody that said that term? Like, what I had an epiphany about that is like you can't keep calling nobody no elite or no nothing, like you speaking that power onto them. Giving them that power. Like our words are powerful. So when you call somebody elite or not to say higher up, because you could be talking about some spiritual shit. So, but a white supremacist, ain't nobody supreme over me. Why I call a white supremacist? They be white trash. Like, not to be racing them, but people who be claiming white supremacy, like, why would I give them that give them that acknowledgement? You answered your own question. You said when you were making the same mistakes over and over again, was it because of the lack of self love? Like you didn't believe in yourself enough to make the change, or was it that you just didn't care? It was the first one, like the lack of self love. I didn't even know nothing about self love. Like if I had heard anything about self love, I would have equated it to a woman. Like growing up, like I didn't think men
Did self love or
like
knew about self
like
love.
dealt with self love. Like had to deal with self love, but for real, it was the lack of self love. Like I didn't know who I was, and I wanted to change. It just like I just felt like I couldn't. So, have I ever been to jail? I've been in a juvie for one day. And that's because if my grandma's still in his life, it was because of her. Like, me and her had got into a fight. She kicked me out. I went to my neighbor's house. I was going to school every day. And one day I got arrested at school. And I'm like, what? What am I getting arrested for? I ain't did nothing wrong. And they was like, you ran away. I'm like, what? I was in juvie for a day, and I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't ever coming back. I was traumatized from that because I would. They had. If you ever been to jail in juvie, like you heard the fucking bars close, like that could be traumatizing. Like I was traumatized for a minute, so but I was only in there for a day, and I ain't looked back since. So I ain't ever been to jail. Been to juvie though. What a terrible system. They lock you up for running away. I ain't even really run away. My grandma told me I had to go. And then I just got, shit, I guess she didn't want to get her to get herself to get in trouble because I was 17. But I'm like, ain't nobody gonna, like, who gonna tell? Like, who? I don't know. But y'all experience certain things for a reason. It was crazy in my past life, well, my last life, I spent the day in jail as well. Like, for no reason. I did nothing wrong. But I was arrested because I was black and it was a white area, and they arrested me for, I guess, being black. But I got out in one day, so
Yeah, I've never been to jail, juvie, none of that. None of that.
it wasn't like I was a bad kid. And I ain't gonna say, but I probably was a bad kid. Like all my karma led up to something like I got away with a lot of shit as a kid. So like for me to do a day in juvie, like I guess I kind of deserved that low key. So I wasn't mad about it. As a matter of fact, when I went to juvie and the day I got home, like 50 Cent was my favorite rapper. So like going to jail for me or juvie was like a badge of honor, and I wore that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, yeah, nigga, I went to jail. Like I went to juvie. Like I ain't did it. I ain't on that. I swear I was in for a night and a half, and all I had was a 3.5. Yeah, so juvie changed my life. Because I made sure I wasn't going back there again. You had to taste a little karma. I had not just a little taste. I had a whole cup full.
I was trying to hold a yarn in, and I looked up and I was mad ugly.
You said you was mad ugly?
Yeah.
Like, she be judging herself and thinking she ugly. I'm like, you tripping. Like,
no,
the
if
way...
you would have seen that face I just made trying to hold that yarn in.
That's why she'll never get on live for herself, because she'll think about this time. She like, dang, I don't want to be off guard looking ugly, so I ain't
No.
I'm telling you.
I said that yarn, I was trying to hold it in, but it still came out.
What, you would try to hide yourself from being...
Nah. Wait, what you...
Like, if you was to be on live and you was the yarn, would you hide?
I would have...
You would not yarn. No, she won't. And do it again. Do what you just did. Exactly. I put you to the test. If you say you're going to do something, I'm like, okay, do it.
Because I don't have the yarn right now.
You can fake a yarn.
No,
You want me to yarn?
It ain't going to be right.
Yarns are contagious.
Yes, they are.
So just let me yarn, and then I'm going to look at you and you going to yarn.
No,
How will you shelter but bad?
There's ways around it.
Go ahead and tell them how you was bad. Go ahead.
I don't have no stories about
You
being
don't?
bad, no. I can't think of none right now off the top of my head. Like
How much money was you getting when you was a kid?
What do you mean?
Do y'all see? She talking about, what do I mean?
Look, what dad gave us money.
I'm talking about the money that wasn't given.
I don't know about that.
Their story, like, man, you ain't gonna get arrested or something. Like, you think you gonna get a whooping?
No.
Exactly. Tell your story. Like, man, you ain't gonna get in trouble. She was getting bread. I thought I was getting bread when I was a kid. She was over here getting people. I was bad, but like I got caught for my badness. Like I will always experience karma coming back on me. Like so, now I was just walking straight past because I'm like, shit, bad shit still be happening. I don't even be doing nothing. So if I was doing something wrong, I'm like,
now that you an adult,
like, I ain't trying to do
think
nothing.
You got away with something, and it slap you within an hour.
Not even an hour, shit. That shit could be seconds.
It smells like smoke in here.
Mm-hmm.
So, why are you still in here?
I've been playing games.
Hmm?
And I've been playing games. And I got playing games.
You're not done playing games?
No.
Okay, bye-bye.
I was watching YouTube. I'm not watching YouTube anymore. Well, what time is it?
It is 10:03.
I said 203.
Exactly. She don't want that part to get out there.
I said it's time to get our phones.
It's time to get our phone. Okay. Oh, it is. No, it's not time to get our
not
phone yet. Not yet. They got a couple more minutes.
Go on, play on yours. Go on.
I'm off mine because I want to be on my tablet anymore.
She just want to be on camera. When I was a kid, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Okay, then.
He said hello.
Hmm?
He said hello. Say hello.
Who said hello? Who said hello to me? Who said hello to me?
She right
Tasha.
Huh?
Tasha.
Tasha?
Yep. Say hello, Tasha.
Hello, Tasha.
Yeah, she ain't go. We not putting her in no regular
Public
school. Like she gotta be in private school. Cause ain't no way I'm about to put her in no public school. That's like the jail system. Like, growing up in Athena, like the goddess, the Greek
I'm the
goddess.
goddess.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm the goddess.
Where you come from?
From Mommy's forehead.
What? Now she know. Where you come from for real, Dina?
From Mommy's stomach.
From my forehead.
No, from Mommy's stomach.
That's right.
Dina. What about when mommy wanted a boy, a little boy?
I told her. She said she changed her mind. She said you changed your mind, and I said yes. I changed my
How
mind.
do you feel about that?
I feel good with Mommy.
Hmm.
I feel good with Mom because she take me to the playground.
Mhm.
She took you to the playground.
Yes.
I took you to Disney on Ice.
I know.
I took you to the jumping place.
I know too. Everyone take me to the everyone. Everyone take Mommy take me to the jumping place.
No,
Dad
I
take
took
me
you to the jumping place.
Y'all drive to the home. Y'all drive to the jumping place, and Dad
I
took
don't
me.
ever get my just due around here.
And Mommy drive the car. She was driving. We had to go to the hotel, and my dad was driving. We had to go to the on ice.
So when she mean by she come from mommy's forehead, the Greek goddess Athena, she comes from Zeus's
Oh
forehead,
goddess.
like the main thunder god. Like so, that's his daughter. So I will always tell her you're a goddess. And you come from my forehead, cause I thought I wanted a girl. Her mom wanted a boy, so like I put it. She's a goddess, so she know who
She
she
said
is.
no, Daddy wants boy.
I ain't want no boy. I already have a boy.
Huh?
I already have two.
Which boy?
KJ and Trayvon.
You have a girl too.
Yeah, I do.
What do you have?
You got boys and girls.
What? Do you have a Dina?
Mm-hmm.
You have a Dina too?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lou.
What? No, I ain't see.
She low key probably was. I don't know.
Oh, you know
Damn.
she always say that.
No, that was the first time she said she came from your forehead.
No, she say that all the time. When me and her
No.
talking, she be like, I came from your forehead,
my
Mommy.
teeth.
I be like, yeah, I think you came from
No.
my forehead. Yes. Yes, she has been saying that a lot lately. And she be like, is it a baby in there? I said, no, no more babies. No more babies. No brother? No, you got two.
Okay. Gone. You trying to get in front of the camera.
Look at my teeth.
Stop. You doing too much. She like get
Let's see.
camera excited. As soon as she see something on record, she must see the live or like that red or them numbers. Like she just know like, hey, it's my time to shine.
Pop, because it will take me too long to drink because I like too long to
Can you
drink
bring me a
it.
pop?
Mom, can I get a pop too? I want to take me too long to drink. It's better.
See, we both hooked on pop low key.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be trying to
be
break
best
her.
friends with
I'll be
you.
saying, no, you gotta drink water. She's like, nah, that shit nasty. I'm like,
No, she don't cuss.
Yeah, she don't cuss, but I cuss, so I gotta
I
cuss what I said.
water.
She said she like the regular water. She like drinking this water.
She good now, I like
She do
water.
like drinking this water.
Dana, you want some of that water
Yes, and drink it.
instead of pop? You want that instead of pop?
No.
Exactly.
All
Exactly.
right, go ahead. Go get you some. Bring daddy.
Mom, the dear boys.
Okay, okay. Mm.
I need shoes.
Do y'all ever just play mental chess with people? Like low key, just be like planning moves and thoughts. Like
What's wrong with sniffing at
I
me?
do that with
He
everybody.
smell food on you. Go ahead.
Like I literally play chess with everybody. Get some sparkling water and throw some color in that
No,
beat.
She only 4.
than I was when I was 7.
She just big.
Nah, you already ahead though. Like,
Yeah.
so you 19, you already tapped in, so you had to have some type of.
Nah, she know the difference between the sparkling
Oh
water.
yeah, like
She's like,
I know the
tried
difference. Shit.
Cause I love sparkling water.
I be like trying to get the. I used to try to get the little things you squeeze and
yeah, I
get
get
water.
those too, and she
And
just
I'm
take
like, nah, just ain't cutting it. It don't taste like juicy enough, and it don't taste poppy enough. So I'm like, I can't do that. Can't have no fake ass juice.
Here's your pop.
Yeah.
See, these the ones. These the ones where I'll
Okay,
taste it
okay,
early. I'm
okay.
like, this shit don't
And
just
this
taste
one
the same.
tastes
Like
good.
they be trying to
This-
do too much major melon. Like the
Didn't I
fuck.
say be careful?
They
You know,
just
your
be
fingers
adding all
right?
type of extra bad shit in here and just making this shit look cool.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, bye bye. You got what you wanted. Bye bye. Excuse you. Rude boy. Now I am not promoting this unhealthy ass pop. You better not go buy this, Tasha. You better go buy that. What is it called? No pop.
Jamaica.
Or no soda. Man, she say some. Man, she just sit with her throughout the day. And she going to go out and drink that. Or we got 4 other. It's probably gonna be 4 other.
Just asking for like some water or something.
Nah, they. She be teasing. She be
I
like,
got pop. Everybody, look at me.
and then when we be eating our food, like she'll come and beg for it, and when she finally gets some, she'll go in there and tease the other kids. I'm like, man, I ain't about to be giving it.
I know, right?
You better stay in here and eat this shit.
I'm like, if you want some of my food, you gotta sit right here. Like, nah, it's too many. Cause that's how, cause she used to it. Because before they came, the other 3, she was used to just eating off our plate or
But
coming
even
getting
then,
snacks.
even then, I'll be like not wanting to get her none.
Nah, be
But
willing
now,
to
like she getting older, so she want more. Like first she'd be satisfied with
just
just
a
one
little
piece.
corn, like a little bitty piece.
Now she want everything. Exactly. All my life.
Now I did that one time. Cause she came with me, and we had went shopping, and we had stopped at it's a Carl's Jr. I had, and I got her. So I'm like, if you go up in here and tell everybody you got your little Happy Meal, I ain't never taking you with me again. And she ain't said nothing. She's like, I want mommy. I want.
She do that all the time. She'll go out and like eat on her own and just come back like. But if I was to do some stuff like that, it'd be an
But
issue.
how long was I gone that day? I was gone for a nice little minute. I was so that I had to go to 4 different stores looking for stuff.
I would call her if I'm out and I'm
You
about to
sleep.
eat.
You was asleep. I didn't want to
You
bother
ain't know
you.
I was
Yes, I
asleep.
did. You was asleep. You was asleep, so I did not want to bother you.
She's saying it like it's only one time she's done that. So which time is you referring to? The one time I was asleep when you went to Carl's Jr.?
Last time I said, every time I go out, you be asleep. That's the time to sleep. Gigi with me. You like, I got this bed to myself, and I'm finna sleep. You be asleep every time I call
told
you.
you.
You be waking up like, yeah.
I told you I like sleeping.
I can't sleep that much.
She be eating on low key.
Mm-mm.
Every time I'm out on the way, I make sure I call and say, "Do you want something?"
No, and I do too.
Obviously, you don't.
Yes,
When
I
I'm
do.
asleep,
I know
obviously
you
you
sleep.
don't.
I don't. Because I know you sleep. You want right, so I know.
So wouldn't it be nice to come home and bring me something too? Because if I was to do that, double standards, eh? Just like she left the car on empty again. I got in the car, I'm like, what in the world?
Babe, I promise you on everything I love, I do not even look at the gas station when
Obviously,
I'm out. I
you
do
don't.
not look at the gas station. The gas tank,
or the gas station. You just drive, like just keep it moving,
'Cause I
like till
know
you
you-
get home. I got in the car, that mug said empty. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, shit, I did something. I don't know why I keep clicking it on there.
Yeah.
And you go out tomorrow and come here. Come on, here. One don't count when you've been like when there's multiple times you've been
how
out.
often do I go out and do that? I don't do
I
that
don't know.
every single time I
It
go
ain't like
out.
I'm gonna find
You're
out.
so silly. I don't do that every time I go out.
I need to start checking them pockets for receipts.
And then you know I keep all my receipts in my pocket. That's one thing. Like I pulled out a bunch of receipts today. Good job, Mama. Good job. Stop that. Good job. Say excuse me.
Excuse me.
Good job.
I
Yeah.
got it in my mouth.
Okay, I see you cover your mouth, but still.
I was doing my drink because I was keep burping.
Okay.
With me?
Good job.
You ain't do all that.
Nothing. Nothing. That was talking to the camera, baby.
You sure don't be worrying about that car, but I gotta worry about it, especially when it's cold. I mean, but luckily we in Vegas, so
Yeah.
it don't really be that cold. So she be meaning to do that.
Lay down.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know you ain't gotta tell us that.
You said you about to lay down?
Like
Okay.
she really mean to do that.
Yeah. Loud little belch.
Yep, Vegas for sure. Almost 4 years straight. I mean, strong. In February, March, it'll be 4 years since we've been here. So heck, she be meaning the belch, fart, all the whole 9 yards. Like I be saying like, girl, you gonna be one of them little cute little girls. Be wanna be farting and tearing up the bathroom, low key, like your mama, low key. But you got, yeah, we from Gary, but you know you gotta leave the hometown or be something or be somebody. Cause I definitely wasn't evolving and growing when I was in Gary. That's when I wasn't shit. But she ain't having it over here having. See you taking her, making her have flashbacks. You must don't be in this household. Well,
Whatever.
you must be in a house full of boys.
We don't let loose.
I used to think that too. That's how I learned my lesson.
Who taught
You. Shit, most girls would try to hide. You introduced me to the real. Now every time I see like a so-called fine or pretty girl, I'm like, I know she be stinking up the bathroom. My mind goes straight to like, oh, hell no, I ain't about to try to. Hell no, none of that.
Ignorant.
But I'm like, we all human though, like, so that shit natural. But at the same time, like, that's what like just keep me like focused on like not worried about nobody else. So I'm like, shit. I ain't trying to be dealing with ain't no telling what how they be tearing up that bathroom. Cause I didn't ever expected to like seeing her.
Baby boo. Nobody want to hear about that.
I mean, that's why I ain't trying to like. But at the same time, I'm just saying. I want to leave Cali, but the weather is beautiful.
I was sister in Cali.
I don't have many bad days because it's always sunny and there's always something to do. Like we would never move to Cali, but I love Cali. Like
California remind me of East Chicago. Certain parts of Cali, yes.
I mean, yes, certain parts
Certain
because
parts,
that's like shit. Certain parts of the hood, you know, like they all hoods look alike.
Certain parts, not all parts. Cause what?
That's why I said certain parts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not all parts. So like I ain't say all. You said all.
No,
You put
I
emphasis.
wasn't talking to you when I said that. I was just speaking in general.
Who was you talking to when you said that?
The lie?
So I say not all parts, but I
Yeah.
said some parts.
Yeah. I was just
She be hearing me
I'm with you.
say stuff like, well, she assume I said something. Then she'll say something. I'm like, wait, what you talking about? I'm like, I ain't say that. She don't be listening when I be talking. Cali is the shit though, as far as weather though. Like you definitely cannot. What's up, Brandon Marvin? Positive vibes, positive minds only. Make sure you give it a like,
Yeah,
subscribe. We just
it
kicking
is.
it, chilling, talking
It is
shit.
pricey.
But Vegas getting
Yeah,
pricey too,
pricey.
so
Yeah, we getting pricey as well.
especially if you was to go on the strip, like
Oh, the strip. Oh,
you
if
might
you
as well
smart,
be
you might as
in.
well,
Yeah,
if you smart, every time you come to this, come to Vegas, just shop off the strip. We had to learn
and
that the
I
hard
would
way.
tell people like shit. If you want to come to Vegas, most people want to stay at the best hotel. I'm like, nah, you better stay in one of the weeklies, and like for $250, you can stay for a whole week.
Yeah,
Instead of like if you was gonna be on the strip and then you want to stay a week, that's gonna be
that's
over
what
a
like
thousand
yeah,
something.
not even
Like,
a thought. You gonna be pushing 3,000 because every my parents come and stay
oh yeah, like it depends on where you
only
go
three
though.
days and they
Oh
come
yeah,
out
but either way,
1,500.
either way you're gonna pay over a thousand something. But like if you know where you going in Vegas, like you can spend a little bit of money and have a lot of fun in Vegas. But Cali, like shit, you just got you coming out your pocket.
You better know somebody.
The parking, like shit,
The
just
parking alone is like,
fuck
you
shit.
better know somebody when you go to Cali.
And then the traffic,
Oh, that's
traffic
traffic
getting bad out
stupid.
here too. I ain't even gonna
It's
lie.
because it's all that construction.
It is like
It's a lot of construction. Like even on the streets, you waiting at the light for at least about a good 30 minutes before you even cross the light. Right here on Jones.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
These lights out here
Down.
trash too.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't go to LA, go to Santa Monica. I haven't been to Santa
I
Monica.
think you have.
No, we haven't.
No, I have.
Yeah, knowing you and your sister, but I'm always going to LA or we always
Oh,
go to
she
St.
off
Peter.
tomorrow. I can't go out there tomorrow.
What's,
She off. She off. She said she off for
so you
3 weeks.
gonna leave the Cali in less than a 24-hour notice?
Man, Gigi, I told you this afternoon.
But you said she had to work.
Gigi, but she just told me today she's off. Thank you very much.
But what if it ain't no flights?
There's always flights. I haven't missed a flight going to Cali.
Definitely a less than a 5-hour drive. Like when you pushing it, like Vegas to Cali. Hey, well, LA. I don't know, but I've never drove to Santa Monica. She be always flying to LA when it's like literally like a 5-hour drive.
It's what to Cali? I would say it's like a little less than an hour, 48 minutes tops.
Flying.
Flying, yep.
You're getting through the airport. And like,
Good nice, because sometimes if you coming from Vegas and you go early, you quit. But now I don't know how it is now because I haven't been since the restrictions.
I don't know. I've never flown
First
from
class, baby.
Vegas to LA. Like, I'd rather drive. Cause then you can smoke.
I'd rather fly. What that drive?
That's like a waste of time.
What? Fun?
Like,
How's that a waste of time?
I mean, like if you're on
Fly?
business, but if you just going to LA to go to LA, why would you waste buying a flight?
Because your ticket gonna cost just the same amount as gas.
How much is the ticket gonna cost round trip?
Round trip, $80.
That's if you hooked up.
Still, 80. No, round trip is $80. I can look it up now. Round trip, but you know.
How much Uber gonna cost?
But I don't do Uber. My sister picked me up.
I'm just.
Thank you, baby. I can't.
We talking about the average person now.
I can't say I'm not the average person.
She's saying 80, but that ain't like 100%. Like if you was going online and look right now, like different flights have different things.
Yeah, different flights. Yeah, and depending on where you're trying to go.
So if you're going on the weekend, it's not gonna be $80.
Yeah.
But also, if you're going on the weekend driving, like in traffic backed up, then you should have just flown. So, I mean, I don't mind. Like I love to fly. Love to drive, like it don't matter. I just love to travel.
Oh, that's my little stinker butt.
She must have just woke
Yeah.
up alone. Fly there, drive back. She could do that. Like, I love Cali though. I went to boot camp in Cali. So I was home for a little bit. Cali got some good weed, of course. Everybody know that though. But when I went to the Marathon store, it was closed down. But like just going through the hood, like anybody a Nipsey fan that never been. Yep, I was I was in San Diego for boot camp. But anybody been like the neighborhood Nipsey grew up in, it don't look like no ghetto. Like it don't look like the hood. It actually look like a nice neighborhood. Like compared to Gary or like Chicago, but like it's real out there. Like you don't want to get it confused and mixed up just because they living in nice houses. Yeah, we snuck some from Cali to New York. Still hood though. Yeah, I know for a fact it's still hood. But the way it just look and like when you just a person who from Chicago, they don't know what LA neighborhoods look like because they probably never been. But
Spirit is $78.
you said Spirit. Who trying to fly Spirit? Because I know you don't fly Spirit.
No,
Check Delta.
Delta's 128.
Huh?
Hmm.
You said 128.
Mhm.
So it's cheaper to drive, right?
Oh, if you fly Spirit.
But that don't include the taxes.
Yeah.
My dog just, he probably trying to be on his camera. Nobody want to see you, Paulo?
I am playing with you.
Come here.
I see your video.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Who's that moving?
It's a motorcycle, baby.
You do it me.
Somebody's on the bike.
Paulo.
Oh. I follow you. Please try to follow.
Go.
Hey,
Go
Paulo.
lay down.
Go with them.
Yeah, go lay down.
Camera shy.
I'm trying to
I don't really let him get in my lap because he a shedder. But he wanted him. He a lap dog, but he be doing too much. He want too much attention. He worse than the kids sometimes. Like if he wants you to rub him, he gonna just keep nudging his head towards your hand until he get what he wants.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, you can get down. Then we got us a husky. So got us a Pekingese and a husky. Our nice house is got rated. Yeah, like I'm a traveler, so I've experienced nice neighborhoods, bad neighborhoods, good cities, bad cities. I've experienced it all. Such a wholesale life, the kids, the dog, the wife, and the husband. Yeah, we the whole package. Like you said, it's time out with the out with the fake, in with the real. Shit. It been YouTube couples that been toxic as hell, and they been like just on YouTube thriving and motherfuckers been subscribing. Y'all watch Amy and Tammy? Nah, I don't know who that is. Who you know who Amy and Tammy is?
Mm-mm.
Don't give her no new people to watch. Like, she'll be binge watching their ass, and I'm like, why you don't binge watch my shit? And now she in it. She probably definitely gonna watch it now.
Who is it, Tammy and Amy?
Amy and Tammy, or Tammy and Amy. I was gonna say the puppy looks like Tammy. Look at
Oh, 300 or 600 pounds. Oh yeah, I seen that. Yep, I watched they 1,000-pound sisters. Yeah.
We got a channel. If y'all got any free time, it's called the. I'm gonna make sure I subscribe. My live kind of tripping, so. Oh, snaps! I didn't realize I can add moderators and stuff. I'm gonna subscribe to you. My internet tripping now, so.
Will kick me up the thing.
Okay, it's gonna come back. It kicked us off too, baby.
My Wi-Fi be tripping.
You said it's gonna come. It's about to come back on. Tonight, put it back on for you.
I'm already in YouTube. I'm already in YouTube.
Okay, good job. Oh, she back knocked out.
Hey, you might as well get active, cause these shorts is giving people notice, and they ain't got nothing to offer. Like, they just got some type of hustle about them. That's all you need, honestly, is some hustle. I just subscribed to you, so. You got 15 subscribers and you ain't even posting. Like, that's good. So, just imagine you actually putting some work towards it. Oh yeah, my kids definitely can trust us. I make them,
And make it known that they can come talk
make
to
it
us
known,
about
like,
anything.
whatever it is, like. But sometimes it be different things. Like, so my daughter, like, she'll come to me about her dreams, but she'll go to her mom about something about school. It's all about the balance.
Keep kicking me out.
I keep kicking you out.
Please keep kicking me out. And I keep coming back in and just keep kicking me out.
Oh, so it means you ain't supposed to be in there. That's all that means. I think I said to the wrong channel when I found that. Oh, snaps! I probably
subscribe to the wrong
Oh,
one.
I subscribed to the wrong one.
No, it say 68.
Oh shit, my bad. I seen something that said Lil Bodie on it. Hold on.
But that looked like his thumbnail for the
Yeah.
picture.
You got 2 different profiles. I done gave somebody a subscribe.
Oh, that might be him. Cause it say the.
Yeah, it is. I'm subscribed to.
Yeah, okay. Just make it sure. Just make it sure.
What's the 68 for? Got me get confused as hell. Get it together, Tasha. You ran the people subscribers. You wondering why somebody random shit popping up on your timeline.
Tomorrow is hair day.
He said hair day?
Oh, he said the picture is me in a black shirt.
Oh. So I subscribe to the account that you like posted.
Now, yeah. So go type in Bodie. Because that's what he said. BODE. Not a aunties look like you.
It's BDOE.
Oh.
Giving me wrong information too. I knew I was like shit to double check myself.
Oh, it looked like a. Oh yeah, there you go. 342.
Okay. Oh shit, you have 340? Definitely subscribe.
So you do music.
I ain't gonna try to play your music again so I can get copyrighted, but I'm definitely gonna check out your channel though. So make sure y'all definitely get subscribe to BDOE. Somebody mentioned G Money earlier. I mean, they ain't mentioned, but I seen his name earlier, and I know he passed away. But to see him on, like, the first thing on is, but that ain't G Money. That just looked like G Money. So you look like the rapper, like G Money from Louisiana. Is that you on the first video?
You can't see the. Go back to the video so you can see the comments.
Huh? Oh. Subscribe. So I see 1, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, we definitely subscribe.
Like, oh yeah, 15 subscribers.
Shit, shit, you got more subscribers
Than me. I only got one.
That's me. But you ain't promoting your stuff.
Talking about some, that's me. I'm sad. Like you
You
said,
ain't been promoting.
subscribe to me channel.
You ain't promoting yourself. Yeah, that's the him with the one with 342 subscribers.
You got thing in there yelling at the phone. Mommy, Daddy.
You got the mommy ears for sure. I'm deaf. Or I don't know if I'm deaf. I ain't gonna speak that on me, but I don't be
I got
listening.
super ears.
I don't be listening. Yeah, I'm subscribed to you. He had 68 videos, so I can't find this shit. Oh, this one got 68 videos?
Yeah, that's the one you subscribed to. Wait,
But did
no,
it
it's
have
not. That's not. Yeah, it's that's Bodo.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
still giving niggas subscribers?
I'm like, he do rap music, okay.
Okay. I see. I gotta unsubscribe to these other motherfuckers. I don't know who the fuck they is.
Oh, how old is he?
He's 19.
Oh, 19. Oh, duh. Oh, yeah, duh.
See, I remember stuff.
No, because I was looking at the other profile picture.
I need to, yeah, who is this nigga?
Exactly. This queen.
Don't want to be supporting people who's putting out a bad image message. Don't worry about that one.
You can go to your subscription, see it be at the top.
don't know. I don't know half the people I'm subscribed to. I mean, what is a lot of sports stuff and readings and stuff.
I'm probably subscribed to a good 20 people. That's it.
Like if I resonate with somebody, I'm gonna subscribe. That don't mean I'm gonna watch your video all the time, but I will subscribe. Make it look good on it.
You call me a ghost subscriber, but you the ghost subscriber.
But you be watching a video. You'll watch their video for years and won't ever comment though. Like, which one would you rather have? Like, somebody who's subscribed to make sure you like your subscribers look good, or somebody who watches you for years and never comments?
You said what? What was that you said?
You rather have somebody who like subscribe to you but like don't really watch you but just want to keep you
No, I watch.
I said, or would you rather have somebody who watches you for years and never comment on your stuff?
I would rather.
Would you just rather have a regular gold subscriber or somebody who watches and never comments?
Somebody who watches and never comments. I'm cool with that.
You cool with like people just watching you and never interacting with you for
Hey,
years?
hey. They got other people to talk to.
I don't want that. Like, I don't
Why
want
you would rather the subscribers? Because if you don't get
that
paid,
seems
you don't
kinda
get paid off the
stalkerish.
subscribers, you get paid off the views.
It seems still kind of stalkerish.
But I'm not a stalker though.
Not you, but like if somebody was following me for years and never like comment, I was like, what you fucking following me for?
But it's people that's like that on your Facebook, your Instagram, stuff like
It
that.
is. And I
yeah.
be wondering like, what y'all following me for? Like, what the fuck? I posted a Facebook reel, and they got like 300 some views and like 5 likes.
Because
What's the point of y'all watching my shit for? But I understand it if it just pop up on the timeline. I don't be liking half the shit I see. Sometimes I even like stuff and I just keep scrolling. Like, so I got that bad too. So I can't be mad if somebody do that shit to me.
yeah, I'm cool.
He definitely looked like a little baby. Like, man, I could just imagine. My son is 12 years old now, so in 7 years he gonna be 19. Exactly. Why you ain't say the whole full name? You giving other people subscribers. I had to take my shit back. Exactly. You gotta look at it from business, like everything, even your like just you as a person, as a being. Like when you spend money, you want to spend money that's gonna help you grow or invest. Like you just can't be spending money on shit you don't need.
You can tell I'm old. I just found out today what NGL meant.
What NGL mean?
Not gonna lie.
I ain't know what the fuck that meant. I was thinking it was nigga or something. Not gonna lie, I just found that shit out right now. I wasn't even gonna ask you what it means. I was just gonna like.
And the reason why how I found out that that's what that meant was I was watching a video and she was reading a comment from somebody and NGL was there. I said, that's what they mean. I've been saying that for years.
I ain't been seeing it. I just been recently seeing it.
Yeah, me too. I've been recently seeing like, damn, what the fuck does that mean? But you don't want to be in the comments like, what does NGL mean?
Like I said, I wasn't gonna say nothing. For real, I was not gonna say nothing at all. Now I know NGL mean. Not gonna lie, I ain't gonna use it though.
Yeah.
For the simple fact, I know people. I don't want people asking me what that mean. Like I don't want to be just over explaining.
Cause I don't use that phrase anyway. Not gonna lie.
I definitely supposed to be Googling shit like that, but I wasn't like that interested in like knowing what NGO meant. Like I thought it was probably like some type of mistake or something. That's what I would have looked like. I would just make mistakes.
Yeah, I thought that was like a fancy word of saying nigga. Like, okay, fine. They abbreviated the heck out of that, boy.
I thought it was a new trend. He texted my nephew. I gotta Google everything he texts me. Yeah, my kids ain't nothing, they teens
Yeah.
yet. My son, he'll be 13 this year, so I got on. He not into all the texting and lingo. He into video
Yeah,
games.
and it's
So
crazy because I've never been that type to like follow the trend
yeah.
and stuff like that. When people were saying crazy stuff, I was just like, oh,
It took
okay.
me a long time to figure out what the fuck LOL meant. Yeah, but
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
and this is like the
but
time
that's
like,
when it was really people was
like
really
I'm
using
telling you, it
like,
went from
LOL.
just it went from like the smiley faces with the dot and like the
Yeah.
little thing into like LOLs and then
Like,
LMAO
yeah,
and
it took
then
me a minute to realize what LLM when
AO
people
laughing
when
my
they
ass
first
off.
started using that,
I'm
like
like,
what that mean?
it took me a figure.
I'm like,
Figure out all
oh,
that
okay.
shit. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Oh my life, it did. I was stuck on a lot of that shit. Like, man, what the fuck? And it was being like created like at this time, like so it wasn't like I was too old to
Yeah,
like
to
not
know,
know
because
the
I
net.
was young while they, well, I think we was in our
Just
20s, like we was like 23, 24 when they was using that, and sitting there like, what the heck this one?
motherfucking Trey Songz had a song called LOL
LOL.
Smiley Face. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, that's what that shit mean? Laugh out loud? Motherfucker was just doing trending shit back then, and we was just following that shit. Now, like, I be putting LOL, I don't be laughing about shit. That shit just became a habit to just putting LOL at the end of everything. And the 143 by Ray J. I don't think I heard that song. Songs I know about Ray J is One Wish, the song he got with Lil Kim. Like, I wasn't too much.
Yes, y'all. You had me stuck at 143 means I love you.
Oh, shit. I'm learning something new every day.
I know.
Every day. I know what 304 means.
Yeah, we was in there putting.
Yeah, I got Snapchat, but I actually deleted Snapchat because, like I said, I'm putting like most of my focus on YouTube. So, like, I can't. It don't be videos that I'll be wanting to see on Snapchat and take it from there. So, like, if it ain't contributing to YouTube, like, it don't get my attention right now. And that's what, like, only reason I got Instagram because I be getting like this short videos from like different stories on Instagram. So shit, if I can't utilize it like for my success, then I ain't really using it. But I'm definitely learning shit new today. Not gonna lie. I heard the F is social media tags instead of giving each other's numbers. That's new to me. I mean, but yeah, when we was coming up, it wasn't like, can I get your MySpace?
Yeah.
I mean, it probably did at a certain time, but I was coming from the age where we was getting your number. Like, I was, like, my
Because
brother.
9 times 10 people didn't have, like, everybody didn't have phones. It's like it's not like how it
Yeah,
is
the
now
house
where
phone.
everybody have cell phones. Like,
I
people
definitely
looked
had
at
a
you
cell
as
phone.
rich if you had a cell phone.
I had cell phones. Like,
I
in
did
my,
too.
just, probably in my 8th grade year, I started having a cell phone, like, from 8th grade and up. But it was still trash. It wasn't like a touchscreen phone. Like,
I had Nextel. My dad always got us Nextel, so you know, like the big people used to call them brick. You got them big old brick phone. I like my little.
he used to have the chirp. I used to want to chirp so bad, Boost Mobile chirp. I never got one that worked. I had one that like was off, but it didn't work. What you about to
I know my dad used to just chirp in. And it's crazy because we really wouldn't even use our chirp though.
say?
probably
Because
why
everybody didn't have one.
Yeah, we didn't even use our chirp.
Y'all had to chirp with the people who was
Everybody else
around.
had those the blade and stuff.
That's what we need to bring back, the flip phone. Heck yeah. I used to hang up on damn near break your phone trying to hang up on a motherfucker. Hoping to hear that shit.
Daddy woke you up. I had a sidekick.
You
Mine
ever?
was blue and white.
You said, have I ever been down south? Yeah, I was born in Georgia. Then I lived in North Carolina for like 7 years, so. We used to chirp straight.
Yeah,
I didn't know you could do that. I wasn't on line. I had the Virgin Mobile, so I was waiting to the weekends and nights for my minutes to be free. But what I used to did though, like I would on the weekends when everybody was sleeping in my household, I would get the phone books and I just call random ass people there.
Oh, yeah, we used
Pick
to
up,
do that
I
in
just
my, we
hang
used
up
to do
on.
that at
I
my
just play
grandma's
on the
house.
phone.
Cause she had that, she had the rotary, and it was gold with the
I don't
white
know how you-
tips. It was
see,
like
this-
the old
that done
school,
took
and
it
it
way
would click
back.
down. And it's like
I didn't know how to
one of
use
them
that.
real fancy ones.
I know what you're talking about, but I ain't
Yeah, she
never
got
had
it, and so we used to sneak in her room and
How you put
uh,
star 6 7 on it? Or
huh?
star 6 9?
you just what you see? You said.
Like when I used to star 6 9 so people wouldn't know who I was calling, like who was calling. So y'all were just like basically raw dog and doing letting people know who called y'all, hoping they ain't had no well we had the thing
Call ID.
Yeah, we had the call ID.
Mhm.
A lot of people didn't have call ID
And we had call ID.
in the 90s. A lot of people didn't have computers. Wi-Fi was non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't have cell phones.
That's how I learned how to play spades. I mean, not spades, solitaire.
Solitaire?
Yeah, solitaire.
Solitaire was big on computers. Fucking Snake. This Snake game was big on the cell phones. But yeah, it was different back in the day. I hear a slight accent when Angel speaks. She straight Midwest all her life.
Yeah.
She ain't ever lived in the South.
Mm-mm. But I always, even out here, I always say I got an accent from the South or something. I'm like, I don't know. From the Midwest.
They say they sound like from the South, but when you hear people from the South talking, like, nah, they don't sound like. I don't know what they fucking sound like. But everybody got their own different type of accent.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I don't think I have an accent, but I do say pop, like over soda, like so.
I think everybody say pop.
Nah, down
Oh
south
yeah,
they
the
say
kids
soda.
say, the kids say soda.
I used to damn near get into arguments with people over that, like growing up.
I know.
Like, what? Now when I'm older-
I went to, ATL and I asked for pop. He gave me popcorn. I said, nah, pop. Orange soda, like. Pop.
Like I used to argue with people, but now when I look back on it, like why would you argue over? It's like 9 and 6. Like we looking at it from two different like angles. Like why would I argue? But I definitely used to argue, and that's why I don't drink pops. I want another one. I'm already thirsty again. Now I understand how bad this shit is, cause I'm like super thirsty again. This shit did not fucking do nothing. You know how we say drink down here. And then that's in Alabama. See, I've never been to Alabama, so like in North Carolina they say soda. But then again, I was in a military town, so it's mixed people from everywhere, so they don't really truly say anything. I mean, they do say something, but I don't know. I don't be focused on what nobody, how they say it. Drink. When I hear drink, I be thinking
think
about
liquor.
lean.
Yeah, I think of liquor.
They say I have a California accent, and that's like when I think about California accent, I be like, "What up, cuz?" Like I think about like stuff like that.
When
but
I think of California and accents, I think of surfers with their accents.
I don't know the white.
The,
Really? Cali?
Yeah. Cause they got surfers out there and stuff like that.
I mean, I get the surfers, but I wouldn't like equate that to like Cali though.
Who you equate that to?
Like
Or Hawaii?
Hawaii.
No, because I think.
But then that's like like
the
even
Samoans and the Hawaiians.
do you like?
No, they don't say that.
Like I don't know what the fuck they say. But that's what I equate surfers to. Like when I think of surfing, I don't even think of Cali.
I do.
I
That's
think
the
of
first
Hawaii.
place I think of. I don't think of Hawaii when I think of surfers. I think of California.
I think of Johnny Tsunami.
What?
If you grew up watching the Disney
I
Channel,
did.
where he come from? Hawaii. That nigga ain't come from no California.
But what was that other surfer?
I don't remember him. He wasn't
Shannon,
Johnny
because
Tsunami.
he was from California.
Who?
But it's a movie.
Who?
I
Johnny
don't think-
Tsunami was the movie.
Oh, really? You
Yes.
sure?
Yes. They say we pronounce every syllable. Gotta say the long word, the long way. Yeah. She probably visits the coast. Man, she got that in her head. She created that in her head. She ain't never met no surfer in
Yes,
California.
I have. Yes, I
And how they
have.
sound? How they was talking?
They was like hippie-ish. Um,
She recalling something she seen on TV.
no, this is what me and Shania went.
I've never. I mean, I've probably seen somebody who surfed, but I've
Yes,
never
he
met a
had that
surfer.
long surfboard. I said, yeah, you gonna catch a tsunami out there playing around.
That's what
All
you
them
said.
all them earthquakes. Cause when you walk down, they have tsunami signs. When you go, I said, I ain't gonna catch a tsunami, huh? But
She probably said that to herself.
no, I said it to him.
You did?
Yes,
What
I
he say?
did.
And how he say it?
No, he just laughed.
How do a surfer laugh?
Shut
Cause you talking
up.
about surfers sound like what up, dude? Like, cause I'm trying to figure out like how these surfers sound like. I don't want to be racist saying they sound like
No,
the
'cause
way you
it's
sounded.
not. 'Cause what you mean, right? Not all surfers are.
I got into it with my boy and I needed the text with super masculine and aggressive. I'm seeing now though. See, I'm not super masculine. I ain't aggressive, but I can be aggressive as far as like asking questions though. Like if something don't like start sounding right to me, I'm like asking all type of questions. I don't even bang. You might as well if you from out there. They be trying to like I don't know. People try to bring it out of you though. For sure. Every time I go to Cali though, like I ain't we ain't running into no type of people like that.
Mm-mm.
We be in Beverly Hills and Hollywood and
Oh,
San Pedro.
Pasadena and we blood. LOL. Oh, they.
I've never I ain't gonna say I never. Pretty sure I haven't met somebody who's a blood. I just don't be I don't give off that type of energy. Like so you never been to Cali, you should definitely check out Cali. Can't tell you like exactly where you should go and check out Cali, but like you should at least experience California once, LA once,
I want to go to
Vegas.
New York.
I've been to New York.
I want to go
You
to
wanna
New
go
York
to
during
New
the
York?
Christmas time.
Hell no. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? Why you wanna go when it's super cold? Like
Because the Home Alone scene, we gotta go to the park. I gotta see the
I
big old
respect that.
Christmas tree.
You can see the big old Christmas tree anywhere you go.
No, I want to experience New York's Christmas.
I'm good on that.
Yes.
You grew up in the snow.
Yes, that's what I said. I want to experience New York's Christmas. New York's Christmas isn't like or cold. Isn't like the Midwest cold.
It's way colder.
Exactly. I want to.
You saying like that's a good thing? Talking about exactly. They
want.
right off the coast of the Atlantic Ocean.
We got Lake Michigan.
That's a lake. Talking about we got Lake Michigan. We don't got nothing. We in Vegas.
Yeah,
We
we
in this
did.
desert.
We had Lake Michigan. We got Lake Las Vegas.
That is a man-made lake.
Lake Michigan is too.
No, it's not. It is not.
How you?
But you think Lake Michigan is a man-made?
Nah, that mud too big.
Exactly. That mug shares
But
from
yeah, I want to go to
Michigan.
Oregon too. I want to visit Oregon.
Oh yeah, definitely want to go to
Yeah.
Oregon.
That was gonna.
We want
Oregon
to
was
move
on.
there.
Yeah, we was gonna move to Oregon.
For the green though.
Yeah,
In the rain.
in Seattle. Seattle was on our list to move.
I mean, we can still own some like
some land, some
out
property.
there. But in
And
Vegas,
go out there when Vegas in August when Vegas is too hot. But we be in the house anyway,
yeah.
so we don't even be knowing it's too hot.
Oh, you know when you gotta walk the dogs and shit.
Yeah, but it's crazy because our first year out here, it's like the heat didn't even bother. We was riding around with no AC.
We was riding around with no AC for a year and a half.
Yes, in Vegas.
Hot as fuck. Gotta keep the windows rolled down.
And it's crazy how that happened. It's like as
Soon
soon
as
as
we
we
got to
moved,
Vegas, it
yes,
stopped
the
working.
AC stopped working. And they want literally your arm and the legs to fix it.
I'm like, shit, we just gonna have to. This shit gonna be a part of the story.
Exactly.
Shit, the fuck.
Exactly.
And that shit, it would get to like 120 out here,
And
and
we out
all.
there just la 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 riding around.
It's definitely a man-made ecosystem, but it
Mhm.
ain't no man-made lake. Ooh, see, you got somebody who's gonna do the Google work. See, I got my type of people. I'm a person like I'm gonna research something. 120 is like when you in it, it ain't that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad when you in it. When it's like your body get used to it.
I mean, but if you ain't used to that shit, I mean, I'm used to it. I've been to Afghanistan, like when it was like 120 on the regular. It'd be 100 degrees at nighttime, 115 at night, like so. And we would have to be in all gear, like so. I had to adapt. So being in Vegas, it ain't like I gotta put on all that type of uniform and shit,
Hmm.
but it still be hot. Mm.
When was the first time I've ever been quiet like this?
You said who?
When you just been just quiet.
You said it's the first time I ever been quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cause I'm
When you
rolling up.
yeah.
Oh, cause I'm rolling up. I be focused. I can't understand getting used to heat. But
Oh
I be
yeah,
getting
you
used to
can't get
cold.
used. Oh yeah, you can't get used to cold
Yeah, I'm
weather.
not trying to get.
Yeah, you
I'm not
can't.
even trying to
Oh
get
man,
used to no
I
fucking
used to
cold.
work
That shit.
at the casino, and I had when I first started, I had to walk outside in the parking garage, and that was right off
Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan, right off Lake Michigan. So I'm bundled up. I got heat warmers in my glove, walking a circle. I remember it was a snowstorm one night, and you could see the snow blowing in off the lake into the garage because I had to walk the garage.
I'd have quit.
Man, you know what's crazy? It was 12 of us, and when I came in, there was only 2 of us left,
I'd have been
and I was the
one of
only
them people
one
that was
left,
gone.
and I was the only one left on night shift. Yes, and so you could see the snow coming in. You see me
I'd have been
shaking,
like, I don't need this
trying to
money that
hide
much.
from the cameras. And the thing about it is,
I'd have been hiding in a car somewhere.
and not because surveillance, the cameras, they was all outside,
On that day,
and if they seen you out there, but they was telling us like if it get too cold, come stand in the door. But the heat, it wasn't no heat. You know them sliding doors that was right there. It wasn't no heat coming through them doors.
man, fuck that.
So,
Me being in the
I
military,
would go hide, and then when I knew when the supervisor was coming in, I stand right there at the opening and wave at them like, "Good morning."
that's why they pay people so low, cause people, them workers, they be hiding and shit. Like,
Yeah. I
mm-mm.
love that. I love that. That Elmo meme. When he's sitting on the toilet, he's talking
I know
about
what you
I
mean.
poop on company's time, and just
Oh
sitting like
yeah, that
that,
was
like
definitely me.
that's the cutest thing. Yeah, the heat warmers didn't work, but I didn't want to quit because I had just got a new apartment, and it was me and Naya on our own, and I had got a new car, and I was just really pushing like I can do this because I didn't want to ask her dad for nothing. So I'm like, I'm finna keep going like this. I'm finna keep going. So she was my motivation in that code, boy.
Man, she got
In
you
that
through.
code, yeah, she sure did. That's my little baby right there.
Good
She
thing I
had
ain't go
me.
through no shit like that, cause I wouldn't have
If
made it.
you, I guess
But
you would have. If you would have had one of your
for real.
kids,
Actually,
if you had one of your kids, you would
when
have.
I had got out the military, I ain't saved no money, so I had to like. It got to a point where I had to work at Taco Bell every single day. I was walking at least 2 miles to
Thank
work,
you.
but
Hmm.
it wasn't snowing or nothing. But and I was making $7.50 an hour.
Yeah.
That was slave work. I
Now I
couldn't even
think
pay my bills.
cause
Honestly,
when I first started, I was only making 10.
I was
So
making
yeah,
7.50.
yeah.
Like that's like some high school shit. Shitty boy. Definitely came a long way though. going up. But what was I saying before that?
We're talking about how motivation, like now you're motivating and then you
Oh
you
yeah,
working at
oh
Taco
yeah,
Bell.
oh yeah. You know what I caught myself when I was working at Taco Bell? I caught myself not really liking a job, but I like the people there, so I
Yes.
stayed extra long.
Yes, that's how it was with me. Like
And I just wanted to get out the house too. I'm gonna make all the kids follow you. They gonna be like, I don't want to hear that grown up shit. That ain't no fun.
It's and then the thing about it is you said, what did you say? You said, because I was finna piggyback, but then I started laughing.
About what, Taco Bell?
Um,
Well, staying at a job.
oh yes, because of the people. Yeah, it's been plenty of jobs where I stayed because of the people, and that's why it's like when people be like, oh, I'm like sometimes like I do miss working a 9 to 5 because I do make. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Cutting that the wrong way. If you gonna cut, you supposed to cut the line. She cutting my filters in half.
I'm just snipping away. My
And
bad.
I'm just looking at her like, what the?
And
You
you ain't
ain't
saying
never-
nothing.
Because I had to figure out what you was cutting at first. At first I thought it was a straw or something. She cutting my filters in half.
I only cut the first one, so you got one. You got 4 more.
My ex-wife, when I was in the military, she used to cut my uniforms up. My military dress blue uniform. Like, for no reason. And she was the one who was cheating. God damn, what the fuck I deserve? But I understand my part in playing and like that shit. 'Cause we all get our karma for some shit we do.
Yeah.
Like, so it wasn't probably nothing I had did to her at that time, but I'm pretty sure I deserve some. Like, I deserve what I got. But I didn't even get to keep my uniform or nothing. Party foul.
Yeah, when I get bored, I just start doing random stuff. Like I'm not bored, but I don't know.
That's how the kids be. They be just destructive.
Yeah.
Especially they get some scissors in their hand. If I get scissors in my hands, I'm willing to cut up any fucking thing that's around. Like, and then I'm gonna make some art out that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, but you ain't gotta be cutting up my filter.
They be trying to make snowflakes. Cause I showed her how to make snowflakes, so she be trying to cut up everything into a snowflake.
I used to cut shit up into a snowflake too, cause I mean,
Because when I found out how to do it, I was like,
it's tight.
ooh,
Yeah, it's creative.
you can make different designs.
Y'all think compatibility is important for relationships to work or hard to work? I mean, I think it works both ways because sometimes you need compatibility to balance each other out.
Mhm.
Like, so compatibility working meaning like y'all can both be the same, or compatibility being that one is stronger or the other is weak and vice versa. So what about those 5 things everyone used to draw? I used to draw the S.
I used to draw that all the time.
I used to draw a pyramid.
I did the cubes.
Of course. I still draw the cubes
I do
today.
too.
I still draw the S today if I got some paper and some pencil.
I used to do that. I used to draw my S all different type of ways. I used to try to make it fancy. I take the thing off and make it.
But you said 5. Oh, you said what about the S thing? I thought you said the 5 things everyone used to draw. You said the S. I'm like, I started naming 5 things. I'm like, damn, what's the other 2? Well, hell yeah, I definitely used to draw that S.
The spear.
Everybody wasn't drawing those spears, but
Oh.
I was drawing the spears because
I ain't there.
I was Leonardo da Vinci with the art.
I was angel.
You was not angel when you was drawing. I was like, you see, I have my list out the back. We was both strong with the bullshit, so I'm gonna need someone a little stronger in their emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
At least you know what you want, so
Mm-hmm.
you need to know what you look for. I mean, what you looking for when you want somebody like that, because person with emotional intelligence could be like too much for you. You could think you want that, but when it's like,
Just say be specific. I just want to dab. Just a dab.
Like-
not full blown, but just a dab.
but you know what you want your true partner.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got multiple true partners, go get them.
What? I'm hurt you.
I drew a duck in art class back in 7th grade, and I thought I was a shit. Couldn't tell me nothing after that. What I just posted on Facebook earlier, well, what I shared.
Oh yeah, that.
It was a picture of a duck, and
Mhm.
what did I say?
It said no because
I said buckle me up and call me Chuck. That looked like a fucking duck.
Because it said it wasn't a duck, it was like a moose or something.
It said
And I'm like,
left brain, it looked like a dog. Or
Yeah.
right brain, it looked like something else.
because I was really trying to see the dog. I'm like,
Yeah, I ain't seen no.
I'm like,
But it was.
Because the first thing before I read the caption, I seen like, oh, this ugly little duck. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I definitely seen a duck today. I shared the duck. The synchronicities be on point. The synchronicities be on point. I used to draw everything in class though, from Dragon Ball Z characters to the cars, suns, people. Like I
was mainly
was drawing everything.
focusing on people, and I like drawing the sky, like the
like the sun.
sun and moon, like the moon.
I ain't draw
What
too
had
much
the
the moon.
stars? Because I thought I would draw half and half. Like I would draw, because I was always fascinated with the moon and the sun collided. So I would draw them together, and I would do the opposite. I would make the sun have stars and the moon have clouds. Because what if in another universe that's how it is?
Well, clouds still.
I know, but the stars
the
be out
stars
during
don't be
the
out.
day. Yeah, like.
When y'all think about it, why is that the case when the sun is a star? So why is it the only one that shines in
Because
the
it's the
daytime?
brightest. Because it's the brightest. When
But
the
at
sun
nighttime
be
it doesn't.
but sometimes that moon be hecka bright.
Like stars shine too.
Yeah.
Do they not? Like those other stars in the sky, they shine.
But that's how I used to draw it at school.
So that means the stars are there. We just
You
can't
just
see
can't see
because
them.
the sun outshines them all. I don't be too much thinking about shit like that. Like,
I was thinking about that as a kid.
but that's creating a universe for yourself.
Yeah.
Like creating your imagination is important for like manifestation.
I had a good imagination when I was a kid. I still got a
The
good
moon is
imagination.
the biggest and the brightest.
Mm-hmm. Because when it's pitch black and you don't see any lights, the moon will be so bright. I remember one day the moon was so bright it was like it was making like a little pathway.
Capricorns and Cancers are supposed to be compatible. I just don't see how that can work for me. I got a little flow though. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, so like I'm a Capricorn.
I don't think I
Two.
ever met any Capricorn.
I'm not a like Capricorn sun,
Capricorn.
yeah, like a true Capricorn, but I got like 3 different placements with Capricorn in my chart.
I've only met Leos. Like I've had friends that were Leos. I dated a Leo. Well, I'm married to a Leo. Libras. I don't ever think I met a Capricorn.
And again, you don't be knowing people like all their other signs too. Cause I don't even act like a Pisces most of the
Yes.
time.
Capricorn men.
Man, you have 12, 12. It was almost a new year, baby. So you just had a birthday. Happy belated birthday, Tasha. Yeah, but I like Capricorns. Capricorns know what they want. Kind of hard headed too.
No? You say you got Capricorn in your chart, right?
I know that's what I'm like
Yeah, I
relating
was
to.
gonna say,
I ain't talking about nobody else because I don't truly know no Capricorns. I think my grandma won.
Oh, yeah. What's her birthday?
December 20th. Was that Sagittarius?
I think
I
that's
think that's
Sagittarius.
Capricorn.
Oh, I think they got my phone. I sure was gonna look it up.
Yeah, so you must have used to got spoiled a lot. Or was your parents one of them people like you just got your presents and birthday all together? Oh, so she a Sag. Okay, so I don't. No, my best friend Libra was a Capricorn.
I didn't know we were like that.
That's the bad version. That's the bad example of a Capricorn, though. Haven't you ever realized the people you grew up with and went to school with, they was only your best friends because you seen them every day? It ain't like you truly chose them to be your best friend. And most of them people really don't really have your best interest. No extra gifts. I was lucky if I got acknowledged. Dang, I used to. Yeah, I used to feel like that some of my birthdays when I ain't. As I got older, I remember. I think when I turned 13, or I think I had to turn 13 or 12. No, I had to be 12 because I wanted.
It's like once you get the 10 years, it's like
I remember I like waited all day for my grandma to like come home on my birthday, and she damn near never came. Like shit. Then when she finally got home, she had a toy for me. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I was gonna have a birthday party, a cake, and all that. All the creepy people. Well, they only got two. All the pretty papa girls got five baby daddies now.
popular.
Yes, she was. She is illusional, but like, how you gonna be on the basketball team? You a twin. You tall and light skinned.
I was on the basketball, volleyball, track, and band.
Play all sports.
Thank you very much.
And you don't think you was popular?
No. I did that to get out the house.
Okay, you did to get out there, but you was still known by everybody.
Because I was a twin.
Okay.
That don't mean I was popular.
Yes, that does. What does popular mean? She was one of them popular girls. You just probably didn't act like the snobs and like how them girls be, but you was one of them. It ain't nothing wrong to be popular. Like, shit. She just be denying it. Like, girl, everybody know. If you go on Facebook, anybody who went to school with us, they know who she is. But you don't consider that popular. It was cold. I got ignored on my birthday. Had to listen to the adults argue against slamming doors. All my cousins. Okay. Dang. I don't fuck with my aunt. I don't fuck with my auntie. Family. I don't really fuck with them. Cause it ain't about the family you born into.
That's the family you create. But damn, that's horrible.
I'll be shitting on her every chance I get.
Exactly.
Is she still alive? I would shit on her every chance I got.
Let's spark it up this year. Let's spark it up this year. I'm gonna take Jesus out.
I wasn't that popular. I maybe had I was known, but I wasn't. I didn't know people like that. They probably knew who I was, but I didn't know who they was. And it was only because of my brother, and then because I was super quiet. So I
super
was
quiet.
known for like being quiet.
Mm.
It wasn't like because I was having conversations with people like we was cool. Like people just was always wanting to know, like, dang, why he don't say nothing? Like, yeah, but once again, thanks for the 3,000 subscribers and then like the continuous support on the lives, cause I mean, it'd be fun. It wastes time. Like after dinner, like
Mm-hmm.
I'll be still be having time, and I'll be wanting to go to bed early sometime. But when I be on live, like this keeps me up until it's actually time for me to go to bed. Mm. She wanted to speak to me on her deathbed, but I didn't go and speak for her. She passed a few days later. I didn't feel a thing about it. Sounds harsh, but she did me dirty. Oh, so that means she definitely still here with you. Definitely. Like, especially if she wanted to talk to you and she never got a chance to apologize. Oh yeah, your auntie is right there with you. But if my auntie was to pass away, I'd probably feel the same way.
Dang, really?
You already know. I don't know why you saying
Okay.
dang. No, you already know. Like shit.
Okay.
If I feel like you did me wrong, oh nah, you got. I don't even care what happened to you.
Alright,
Plus
so
death, like I already know, that's just the next step. Your spirit ain't going nowhere. Your soul's trapped on this motherfucking earth.
I could go put her in bed.
So I can smoke.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Exactly. Shit. I don't be having no type of time for no enemies when I got family that be trying to stop me. Like, the fuck? I'll let y'all go. I'm about to go smoke. We definitely about to go smoke. I mean, we about to smoke too. Like, she went to go take the baby back, but I'm gonna try to get a couple more minutes out of this stream. It ain't even 12 o'clock yet, so. But then again, actually, I am going to kind of end the live. It is, so I can be. I'm going to try to get on early tomorrow. But then again, I don't know. I'll keep it live on it for you. For sure. But y'all need to definitely start getting on y'all YouTube channel, like getting on y'all, like getting monetized. Treat YouTube just like Facebook, Instagram, how you post. Like, post in the community. Like it's the same post you post on Facebook and Instagram. Like posting videos, get monetized. Cause y'all got a story to tell. Like, y'all have a mission on this planet. So it ain't gonna fulfill itself. But I'm definitely about to head out. It was cool chatting with y'all tonight. Actually, I could stay on for 6 more minutes. Good. Gotta write down my ideas and about the plan. Definitely put them plans in your notes in your phone. You ain't even got to get a pen and a paper. Like put them in your notes in your phone. Or just like you said, put that action behind it. Put the action and then like don't look back. Once you start, don't stop. But it's gonna be stuff that pop up in your life that try to distract you and throw you off your journey. Don't let none of that shit stop you. Cause if you keep going past it, like those obstacles won't keep popping up in your life. For sure. Once I started being consistent on YouTube, as you see, I didn't stop. I'm still doing lives every day. I'm still posting every day, multiple times per day. So, and even though I ain't monetized, like I'm still spreading the positive message. So that's more beneficial right now, and more abundant than like being monetized. I'm glad that I'm at the point of knowing exactly when you're able to see the distractions and notice the distractions, it won't get you off your journey as much. Then the universe or God or whatever you want to call will send a bigger distraction. Once you make it to the next level, you're gonna get tested again. You're gonna always be tested. Just keep saying tighten up and focus. That's all you gotta do. And mainly focus. That's what it's about. But when you have kids like that, that do like make it kind of hard. But if you serious about it, if you really want it to happen, and you're not gonna let nothing stop you, like even your kids is gonna get on board with what you got going on. Like, and if those around you not on board, like they gonna slowly wither our way out your life. Like, so keep going, keep growing. We ain't got nowhere else to go but up. Last question. Okay, for sure. Shoot your question. I love questions. I love when people interview me to a sense. I wanted to create a interview show, honestly, where I want to interview like my favorite people, like spiritual people, and then like my podcast start blowing up and people start wanting to be on my podcast, like more people than I expected. And I'm like, dang, I don't even want to do this shit no more. Like I thought I wanted to do it, but I get what I asked for. Now look at me turning down like the opportunity. So I need to get on my podcast more too. Like so, it, it'll work out one day once I get it all together. Cause I'm still in the basically beginning stages of like building my brain. So like this is just the beginning. Like I ain't even gonna be in the same spot or position for a long time. So how do you differentiate listening to your gut intuition versus being hurt and damaged, expecting the worst, all while manifesting the worst at the same time? Ooh, that's a good question. Cause when you hurt, it's very hard to like know if you following your gut or your intuition. But here's a perfect thing that helps me when I want to really truly follow my intuition. When I have a question, I'll close my eyes and I'll take deep breaths. It's like a type of meditation. Like meditation, that's the quickest answer is to meditate, and then you'll be able to like understand like if I'm just reacting off being hurt or like am I really going the right way. But if you want to ask yourself a yes or no question about anything, you can get to a quiet area where you can lay down or just sit down, close your eyes, take like 3 deep breaths, and like make sure your body is loose, you're not tense at all, and ask yourself like series of questions. The first question you can ask yourself is my name Tasha, and when you ask yourself is my name Tasha, you won't feel anything. But if you ask yourself the next question is my name Jessica, you gonna feel some type of vibrations letting you know no, that's how you can check your intuition, seeing okay, am I right or wrong. So I use that with any and everything. And it's not just with asking myself my name, but asking myself like different sorts of questions. And like I'm usually right like 90% of the time with my intuition. So meditation, like I said, that's the quickest answer, like to like differentiate between being hurt and like truly following your gut and your intuition. Because most of the times, if you've been hurt and it's definitely dealing with a certain person, you're going to always go off the hurt feelings. Most of the time, you're not even going to go off your intuition. No problem. Like, I love answering questions. And I love answering questions that ain't like just no regular, like, normal question. Like, that's a real question. A lot of people could benefit off, like, knowing that answer because a lot of people don't know the difference between their intuition and gut and just right after they've been hurt. So, family, it just got me broken. Shake my hand. I got this though. Thanks again. Like, I know exactly what you mean and what you've been through. So, of course, you got this because you're on a mission becoming great. So, your life has to break down and fall apart so it can be built back up the correct way and the right way. So, a lot of times, your family, even though you was born into that family, they were sent to like hold you back and stop you. So, you don't want those type of people around you, even if you love them so much. So, you gotta be. Sometimes you gotta be a walk alone. So, just make sure you keep your head up. Like I said, keep pressing forward, keep it moving forward, and you'll be good. You already know I'm gonna be back on tomorrow, so if you on, just remind me, and then like we can go from there. Cause I just be once I be done talking, I be forgetting. But I'm definitely about to end this live. Thank you for tuning in, Tasha. Stand from the end. Like, peace.